Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
That's the worst chorus line I've ever seen.
Don't worry. Don't worry. YouTube still has ads playing over the top of it just right now. So we're good.
Man, I told everybody, let's all sing together, and I'm the only one singing. That's crazy.
I just said happy birthday several times. How old is he now? Like
aging day, Sean.
45?
Yep. Happy
still
birthday
young.
to Sean, even though it was probably yesterday or
No, it's
something
today.
for me.
Well,
No, it's
yesterday.
today.
Yesterday to you.
Yeah. Being a day ahead of everyone. It's fun.
I'm gonna be polite and kill my camera for a little bit.
Okay. You do that?
Because we don't want to see him eat the fantastic food.
And if anybody wants to go see Sean's RC adventure, here's his YouTube channel. So he's on Facebook. He's on a whole bunch of places. He's been in here before. And go see his channel and say happy birthday to him. And let's show you his screen. There he is. So here's Sean's RC adventure. And the first one, who's going to be the first one that tells me what city he lives in?
He actually barely lives in it because New Jersey's very close to him.
That city, I couldn't tell you.
New York.
That's all I know. New York.
Way upstate New York.
Way upstate New York.
How's that for an answer?
Hey, Kevin Gibbs. Hey, Fern
Hey,
Solo.
Kevin.
What's up,
Okay.
First
Kevin?
time I'm able to say hey to Kevin without actually having to type it.
Yeah.
And just like
And Nightbot's
Magnified
like-
did, if you guys want a shout out, you just type shout out and Nightbot is going to give you a shout out.
Mhm.
And how to find those sunglasses that Magnified wearing.
Hey. Let's get it
Uh,
right. They're COVID safe sunglasses. Come on.
Okay,
move
they're
with the
still
times.
COVID safe sunglasses.
Yeah.
Search on Amazon. Search on Amazon. You'll find COVID safe sunglasses.
And they're polarized too, so
They
that
are.
I
makes it
couldn't
even
wear them then. I
better.
can't wear polarized. Gives me a headache.
Everything gives you a
Yeah.
headache.
They have non-polarized and polarized ones.
Okay. I just like those. They're actually cool looking. I could use those for doing different stuff out here in the yard.
These are called, what were they called? They were called Golden Shower because they're a slight yellow tint with the blue on the
Okay.
outside.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Okay, then.
what I want to wear.
Yeah. The names are weird, but they have different colors. So like if you're more of an orange lens person, you can get orange, but I chose this one because it suits my headset and my chair.
Okay.
Mess Master, yes, he is from Ireland, but he lives in New York currently.
Been living there for quite a number of years, actually, more than a couple of decades.
I'm waiting for the beat to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Daft Punk
Mr.
thing. Yeah, I get it.
Mr. Radio Scale RC, how are you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Doing good. Thanks for joining.
Hey, radioactive.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank God they're not really radioactive.
I think there's supposed to be a comma or a semicolon inserted between the first and the second word. Radio active.
You think?
Yeah.
Robert
but
Ivanov
he's-
popped in.
He's being different.
True.
Yeah, the actual radioactive comes back from my nitro racing days. I raced for a hobby shop that was named Radioactive.
Okay.
Wow.
So I had that logo all over my truck, right? All over my buggies. So I kept it.
So who's familiar with RC Truck Canada?
Nope.
No.
Nope, never heard of
Only
it.
only Jake is, as he introduced me to a guy in
No.
Quebec who got me the car I wanted because I can't get it here anymore.
I was told never to deal with them. They're a bunch of hack. They take your money. They don't send you anything. So I don't deal with them.
Oh
sounds
yeah,
like
I've
hobby
seen them
gear.
online. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, Frank.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. They're good
No,
guys.
there is something out there.
No,
Let me
they're good
let me
guys.
see if
I'm
I
just
can
kidding.
find it.
You trying to mess with me, Frank?
Yes, I'm trying to mess with you.
Yeah, he's messing with you.
Hello, Sean,
and
and,
the old
happy
man
birthday,
is
Sean.
joining us.
The old man.
Birthday,
Birthday
boy is
boy.
here.
I hope
You
he
missed
gets
the
many
picture.
RC gifts.
You missed the picture.
Huh?
I
You
did
missed the
not.
picture.
I seen the picture.
Oh, okay.
I wrote rolling on the floor
Yeah.
laughing.
Were you laughing?
Yeah.
I was trying to find an Irish birthday and I found that picture. And
I know I
oh,
was
this is
laughing when I
perfect.
seen that.
For some reason, I hate to say it, I think I could see him wearing that garb and doing that.
You got a lot of happy birthdays there, Sean.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get the chat up now in a second.
Yeah. Fern's asking how old you are.
I say
25.
40. I say 45.
Hey, let's play a game. Let's see who hits it right on the nail. But don't say it. But
Hey, Jake.
let's see. So we got 45.
43.
44.
40.
Going on, Jake.
Yes, 47.
Oh,
48, I think. No, you don't think he's that old.
No, I'm thinking he's because of the beard, he's a lot younger than what he is.
No,
so
I think he told us he is in his 40s before.
I'm gonna go with let's see. He can't be older than me, so I'm gonna go with 41.
38.
So
There,
guys,
what's happening?
Fern Solo says he's 21. He had a hard life.
Oh, yeah, right.
was actually right.
Who was right?
Fern Solo, because I'm 21 with 24 years of experience.
Oh, so he just added to what he just said.
So
is
he's
what he-
25 then.
20,
45.
45.
45.
21
Wow.
with 24 years of experience.
Yep. I thought he was 45 for some reason. I don't know why that number popped in my head, but I was correct.
You got lucky.
You got
Yeah.
lucky. Just gonna say, hey, Uncle Lee, what's happening in the chat? Can see Boogie's turned up.
So Magnified RC is wearing COVID safe glasses just for you, Sean, so you don't catch COVID.
That's
So
it.
we're trying to be safe.
It's
That's
actually like, I don't know, do you know Daft Punk?
Yeah, that's what it's, people have said in the chat.
Yeah, it looks like Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Hey, RC Voodoo, welcome in. Trail Critter RC, welcome in.
Hola.
Yeah, and he's there with us also. Sorry, I didn't realize that.
Hey, Jake, I contacted that guy. So the guy from Quebec called me and everything. He doesn't know who you are. I'm sure if you know him, you obviously, if he saw you, he'd know who you were.
Robert
He-
Azanoff, the
He
German.
probably doesn't know me because I've never actually been to his physical place.
Oh, okay.
I only order
Yeah.
it from his website.
Okay.
Oh, well, I've talked to him. He's definitely a Quebec, and he speaks really good English, but you can hear that French Canadian accent.
Like, did you not believe Jake
Yeah.
when he came back? Definitely from Quebec. Did you not believe him?
I mean, there is one here, Brad, but it was more expensive than the one I sent you. So
Okay.
Well, he actually paid the dues, so I won't have to. According to him, I don't have to pay anything when it comes to me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's what I meant by he's a really good guy. He'll help you
Yeah,
out.
he's a really good. I said if he ever sees you, he should thank you for giving his first American client.
Yeah.
I said I'll go to you if I can't find it anywhere else.
That's
He
true.
had 3.
Actually, he has quite a few cross trucks.
Oh, yeah?
Cross RC trucks, yeah.
Hey now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and Dennis is here. Whoops. I mean, no, he has the honor.
he says he's like does this alone. He's doing it alone, all of it.
Yeah, he's like 110 hobbies, just a small little.
Yeah,
guy.
I told him that that's what he reminded me of. I think he's familiar with
judging
110
that one, yeah.
hobbies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think my car now is in JFK because that's what they told me. I think it's in JFK.
Guy on a mouse knows who he is. Yeah, Scale Trucks Canada.
Obviously, he has more than just scale trucks. That's
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
does. He has some other stuff.
He says he has other kits from them too. So,
Yep.
So for anybody that wants to know what we're talking about, I'll put the link here in the chat. And that's Scale Truck Canada. They sell a bunch of stuff and their price is pretty good. And they do have some stock. So Scale Truck
Oh, look
Canada.
at that, right off the bat,
Hmm.
there's sports trucks.
I told him he should join us so he can get free shout out for himself.
You mean publicity?
Yes, that too.
Same thing.
Oh, there's a nice one here. He still has two in
That's
stock.
the one I got. He had 3 of them. Now he only has 2.
There's 2 in stock, and they're no longer available.
Yep,
This thing
I
is
got-
so ugly.
it is not. I got this motor for it.
I like the
Silver
I just
con.
don't like the body.
Yeah.
Well, the color scheme is great. You got to admit that.
No, I don't.
So we have some
No, I think you said you
RCs
like-
here.
I think you said you like the color scheme.
Demon.
Yeah, those are the ready to
Four.
run.
Yeah, that's the EU4 emo, which is demon in Chinese.
All right.
26,500 RPM.
They almost took the D off even, no?
Out of stock.
Yeah, they took the D and the N off. But just the way that they labeled their truck.
Out of stock.
Bummer.
Oh, there's 4 available of this one.
Mm.
FR4. For 459 Canadian.
Cheap.
The nice
I
thing
like
about all the demons is you can use either a hard body or a Lexan body off of any of the kit.
Oh yeah. That's
I
good.
like the gunmetal.
I just got my 4th Vortec Wednesday, the 3.0. How did you get it? It's not even available yet for the public. So you must have got it off a hobby store that actually gave it to you or sold it to you.
What's his name got it, and he did a review on it. A couple of people have gotten it.
Well, I got it. I got it yesterday and I did a review on it. Didn't you watch my video?
I did. Almost made
I
me
haven't
want.
watched videos in a few days, Frank. I'm sorry.
I know. You stopped sending me some videos, so I can tell when you don't watch videos.
Then
stopped
you
sending
missed
me
the
them.
awesome video from Trail Critter too. If you haven't
Okay.
watched in a couple of days, Trail Critter's got a great one out.
Brad,
And you
Brad
did-
don't watch my stuff.
I watch it once in a
did,
while.
but that's
I
not
don't.
true.
I
I'm not
don't
sure I
comment
have.
all the time, but I do watch.
Yeah, I asked, after that last video done, I asked them when the border was open.
Eh,
Jake, I haven't
coming.
watched your stuff.
I was just bugging you, Brad. I know.
And I saw Sean's one that he posted up a couple of days ago, and I was wondering how many times he got asked, can my son drive your truck?
Oh, I see, not going yet. Actually, not that many, actually. So,
But you did get a few.
yeah, that place is busy. That was in Rhode Island.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
Island, like, because normally when I'm in Central Park, like, that's one of the hardest part of my videos, trying to keep people actually.
You said you went to Rhode Island to do a video?
Yeah,
Isn't that like a 6-hour ride for sure?
only 2.5 hours or something.
I'm surprised it's that. I mean, I know you're going through some small states, but I thought it would still be enough to give it some distance.
Yeah,
Like
2.5 hours.
They got Rocky Shores, so I'm sure that was interesting.
So
Right.
which truck are you working on now? I thought you were going to finish a 6x6.
Oh, the 6x6 is put to the side again. I'm working on, because I got to get this thing ready for Axial Fest.
Oh, okay. So
Ooh.
you're building an axial for Axial Fest.
I'm surprised.
The first
I'm surprised.
keeps getting pushed to the side, you know.
I'm surprised you haven't gone to like New Hampshire's Oceanside area. Not Rhode Island. I mean, New Hampshire's.
Oh, he's waiting for the border to reopen. Come up here.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Sean. New Hampshire. I said New Hampshire.
Waiting to hit Canadian way, you know. So this is actually, if you couldn't tell, it's a Comanche.
Comanche. Yeah, it's going to be a nice body, the Comanche on that.
I know that they've got to have some beautiful places to do crawling in the New England area.
I'm sure they
Oh.
do.
Brad's gone back to frog mode.
Yeah.
Hey, he took his glasses off.
Fern Solo says, I'm sure the Vortec 3.0 brushless is just around the corner from Traxxas. Probably.
And I bet you they'll say it's an 80+ mile an hour car with that.
Probably. It's friggin' nice. That body there, it's with the clips underneath, and it's so nice. The pictures don't do it justice. When you see it in real life, it's very nice.
There's what's going. They stopped making them again for this year, and then they're going to bring them back in 2022
For
because
what?
of the Corvette, the Stingray itself.
Oh, in real life?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because they said that they say that very few people are going to get any that they have lying around because they just
Okay.
stopped making them for right now.
They
Well,
only
because
stopped
Trax-
making them because of parts shortages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Traxxas has them, so buy the Traxxas one.
Yeah, it's not the same though.
Yeah, I know, you can't drive them.
I can't fit in a C8, so it's no point.
Okay.
I can't believe you can't fit in a C8.
Hey, if Cletus McFarland can fit in a C8, you can fit in one. He's
Um,
close to 7 foot tall.
what the problem is that I've got a long torso, and so like for example, I had the opportunity to drive a AMG Mercedes on the weekend, and I couldn't fit. My head space between the sunroof and the seat base, even in the lowest position, I was like that. So I couldn't.
Look up
tall
Cletus
are you?
McFarland and see how tall he is. He's called a giraffe for a reason.
How tall
giraffe?
are you?
Yeah, his nickname's a giraffe.
Okay.
I would have drove it anyway, head sideways. I'd open the window, head out the drive.
Well, that's
How
what I
tall-
did. I had my head sideways.
How tall are you? Then
It's
Magnified?
not about being tall; it's how you're built, Brad. That's the problem.
Actually, my house thing. You back again next day? You home tonight? Camping trip over.
Hey, Magnified, you could have laid back the back part of the car seat to fit better.
There's
It's-
no
it's-
room.
Yeah, it's just like me, Brad. I'm 6 foot tall, but I'm very tall of torso. And as soon as there's a sunroof in the car, I cannot fit in there. Like no way. The roof comes down too far, and I hit my head on the roof. So
Yep.
Well, that's why people lay back the back of the seat
yeah,
to
but I
bring it
can't
down.
drive that way. No way. I'm gonna buy a $20,000 car or a $40,000 car when I gotta drive like this. Like, come on now.
Drive it gangster.
That gangster lean going.
No thanks.
Hard out here.
Yeah, no, I'm not
okay.
doing the gangster thing.
I'm sure if Brett got the chance to drive it, he'd drive that Stingray like a madman just to experience it.
Put it this way, if someone gave me a C8 to drive for a weekend and said, all you got to do is put gas in it, don't worry about anything else, it would go back with no tires left on it.
I was going to say no tires.
You'd be driving it. You'd be going to whatever raceway you can in Arizona. I know they have some.
I'd request them to pay my speeding tickets.
Well,
Whoa.
I
Wait
just
till
go
you
up
guys.
north.
Wait till you guys see the new Bronco from Traxxas, the TRX4.
The orange one.
Nice. It's really nice a body.
Mm-hmm.
But the only
That's
thing
so
I
big for a
find weird
Ford.
is we didn't take it apart, but the only thing I find weird is the light buckets. It does have light buckets, but it's like a cover that fits on it. So I'm thinking the light kit that you buy from them comes with a pre-molded kind of cover that goes that you take off the plate there and you put this plate on top of it.
Yeah, well, that's the way the ones are for the Bronco. Even
Yeah.
it's just like the back of it is like it's actually shaped like the light itself. It's
Yeah.
one LED that you put in and actually screw it to the.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I thought one of the editions that they sold came with the whole top end system for the lights.
The sports, some of the sports do.
Yeah, but the one that they just released does not have the light kit in
No.
it.
Well, I thought they did. I thought there was a special one for it actually.
They might. They might.
Not at this moment.
Well, then they're coming out with one. Then I think.
Anything is possible. Just highly
Why
improbable.
does it look like Sean peed his pants in the start of the picture of him? I don't know.
He's probably
Depends how much he's
sweating
had to drink.
balls. I'm sure it's pretty hot there.
Sean, you going to be able to make it this weekend?
I don't think so. No, the wife's giving me grief because as I go, I would have to come home. Like I'd have to leave at like 4 o'clock Saturday morning and then be home. Back again Sunday night.
I don't see what you're talking about. I really don't.
I can. There's an actual sort of underwear stain that goes right around the crotch region.
Yeah, it
It's
does
a little
look
darker
like
than
it.
the rest.
Hey, that's what's called a good night's drinking.
A good night wink. Happy birthday party, Sean's RC Adventure. Here's your lucky charm. That's a picture of you when you were much younger. It's the only one I could find.
And he had red hair. Now he doesn't have it anymore.
That's what age does to you.
Yeah. So the reason
Yeah.
Greece Dennis is he flies out Monday, you know, and then she's not back to the following. He flies out Monday. She's not back to. I go away on the Thursday. She's back Wednesday morning.
Okay.
Wednesday morning, and then I fly out Thursday, Friday, Saturday as well. So.
Wow.
Were you guys planning on doing a scale crawl?
Yeah.
Axial Fest.
Axial Fest.
Oh, Axial Fest. I forgot. Yeah, it's next week for you guys, isn't it? Or this weekend?
Weekend is DJ Dennis or Trail
Yeah,
Crawl. Trail
Yeah,
Crawl.
this weekend is mine, and next weekend is Axial Fest.
When
I'm
COVID,
24th.
when COVID hit, I was supposed to go to Vegas. I had to cancel my trip, and they paid me back half of my flight or something like that. Anyways, I got $380 saved up on Expedia that they keep sending me emails says, don't forget this. And I looked at the date. I got till same time next year that I have to use this money to go somewhere.
12 months. Wow.
Everything's going to reopen.
Hopefully you'll be able to go, Frank.
Yeah, I told my wife I was going to look for a trip to go to Europe or something like that. So maybe Ireland or something like that. My wife goes, yeah, sure. You're going to go there by yourself and then come back?
Why would she want to go to Ireland?
Oh, my wife wants to go there. She really wants to go to Ireland. England and Ireland. Those are the two other places that she'd like to go.
My mother wishes.
Not want to go to Ireland.
Why not?
Yeah. I'm asking Brad why he wouldn't want to go to Ireland.
Oh.
No, I didn't say I wouldn't want to go to Ireland. I said I asked her why she wouldn't want to go to Ireland. Is what I
There's
said.
so many movies that we've seen and all the castles and all the areas, the way it looks and the scenery. It's just wonderful. It's nice.
One of the biggest tourist attractions in Northern Ireland right now is the whole Game of Thrones thing where that was all filmed. Like where they had the trees, like the arch trees and everything. Man, the tours that brought in is insane.
Hey, Sean, were you ever in an area of Ireland where they have those like rectangular tall basalt sediment?
I
mean rock?
The basalt. It's like the basalt is like in a rectangular size, and they're like different sizes and different heights. There's some basalt there. I mean, it's from thousands of years ago when may have been a volcanic activity there.
I think they call them stairs, Brad.
Yeah, the stairs.
Like the Giants Causeway and stuff.
Yeah, it's natural formation of basalt.
Yeah. I grew up beside one day.
Sean,
I hear that's a very popular place to go.
Sean, do you have another camera or microphone close to you? Because it's picking up the audio from far, so we have a hard time.
Oh, hang on. Where did I get it? Let me pull my microphone over here. Is that better?
Yeah.
I had my microphone over on the other desk.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot to bring it over. So
it's very interesting formation, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Cool.
Happy early birthday to Barbecue Altered RC since it's tomorrow.
No, he's just posted up. That was a joke because everyone gets older tomorrow. It's a new day. Everyone gets older.
Especially you. You're always a day ahead.
Well, yeah. Just don't ask me for winning lotto numbers because that never works.
RC Voodoo has a question. RC Voodoo has a question for you, Brad.
Uh-oh.
How is salt formed?
Salt is, I think it has to do with, it comes from the bottom, it comes from under the earth. It does make its own salt. And
the earth moves under my feet.
I said basalt, meaning it's a volcanic type of volcanic
rock.
rock. Yeah, it's a rock.
It's a rock.
Yeah,
Then how
it's,
come I've got a Morton salt factory here in town?
it's not
That's
the
because
same
it comes
thing.
from
That-
seawater.
yeah,
I don't have
And-
sea.
Himalayan salt then. Comes from the
No.
mountains.
pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah.
I hear that's really good stuff.
It
Well,
is.
I don't know. It's pink.
I
Fern
just know. I know
Solo-
that-
Fern Solo says he feels older today, and I can guarantee you tomorrow he's going to feel older tomorrow.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
so I hear that sea salt's actually the best salt you should use that your body accepts best. So
See you later, G Greens. Hey, borders are going to open soon, G Greens. You're going to be able to come here at the new place there. Come over
Yeah,
at
they're talking
Holly's.
about it.
they're talking about it. So how soon do you think your borders are going to be open?
Apparently, it's going to be open in stages.
Yeah.
Starting with
Yeah.
Ontario, right?
I don't know.
We're planning to do the grand opening on the 26th, 27th, and the first event is probably going to be in July sometime. So, grand opening, we'll have a barbecue and a bunch of things and invite people over and just have
That
some
sounds
fun.
wonderful. I used to do that type of thing when I did small dirt track oval racing. After we raced for several hours, we'd cook, have barbecue. And
Mhm.
event there
Yeah.
back there. It was awesome.
They're
There's
doing
always
that
something I
tomorrow at
look
the
forward to.
small track I go to. Doing a cleanup session, and they're gonna be having dinner and all like that, so. But there's not much I can physically do to help out, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Marcel. Marcel off Access FPV says it's actually his birthday this year. Happy birthday, buddy.
Propaganda. Thank you.
So I wish I had the money to go up to see you, Frank.
Mm.
I wish I had the money to go see everybody also.
Yeah. Well,
I'd love to go to an Axial Fest. So, oh, you
I
just got
would too,
another
except for the
mask.
$75 entry fee.
Ah, can't fit it over the headset, so I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, it was $75 for the whole weekend.
It's
Yeah,
3
but-
days, and the $75 I thought was the T-shirt and the hat too.
do you get free food?
That's only if you pre-order.
Yeah, pre-register.
Hey,
Free.
Jake,
Right?
you're gonna go to Frank's new setup.
Oh, probably.
Save your pennies for mid-September so you guys can come down here.
Oh, that's on the agenda too.
It's already planned. I can't make it this weekend either, but definitely September I am.
Oh, to the thing that you put out on Nelson Ledges.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wonder what kind of
there's
vehicle we
hurricanes,
can
right?
find here in Canada that we can all jump in together and go over there.
short
What
bus.
has? I thought someone had an RV.
I got an Acadia.
Acadia?
How many is its sleep?
One.
It's an SUV.
Oh,
Well,
I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I know it's an SUV. Yeah.
I don't
I
care
mean,
how
I
many
guess you
actually-
could sleep in it.
Like we'll find a Motel 6 or the cheap motel there on the way, or don't even sleep in a motel on the way. If we're enough drivers, we drive direct and
Okay.
people sleep in the car, and you just drive direct. That's the way I see it. And once you get there, you find a hotel somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a camp. I don't think I think there's some campgrounds nearby, isn't there?
Oh yeah,
Dennis?
there's lots of campgrounds.
There's
And
a
hotels in
campground
there.
right next to it, but you
Yeah.
don't want to go camp in there. It's they're still stuck in the 60s and 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we call that the hippie park.
I just ordered a camera today, an FPV camera that's not attached to the antenna, so I can place it better in a car. And I bought a like a monitor to do FPV. So I was going to go with the goggles, but I decided to go with the monitor because I wasn't sure if it fits over the glasses and blah blah blah. So I went with the monitor.
Well, I bought that.
That's a keyboard.
Yeah, I know. Had to build it like an RC.
You build the keyboard, really?
Built the keyboard. Did it on the live stream.
Yeah, you're good with computers, so you know how to do all
Mhm.
that stuff. My father, when computers still came out, and he was being a distributor at the time when he first started out, he was getting the equipment and the boards to put them together and then send them out. He used to do that.
Nope. I built my own keyboard because there wasn't a keyboard on the market that I actually liked. So
Okay.
we put the switches in it, got the base, got the circuit board, put it all together, and I love it.
That's way too much trouble. Way too
Yeah.
much.
But
too
if
much
you got the
work.
talent, if you got the talent and the skill, why not?
Yeah,
That's too
I
much
was
like
gonna
work.
put my logo on it and start selling them.
That would be good. You probably make
Only
decent
problem
money out
is
of
they cost
Later,
about
Bopier.
$300 to build.
Later, Bopier.
them.
So what do you use to game?
Sorry?
What do you use for gaming?
Oh, my PC.
Yeah, no, but what have you got?
Oh, Ryzen 7 2700X with 32 gig of RAM and an RX 5500 XT
You
graphics
know,
card.
it's like it's a lot cheaper to build them than it is to buy them.
At this point in time, it's actually cheaper to build because the cost of a graphics card now is the same as a complete computer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like way
Mm.
cheaper to build them.
Yeah, that's why I'm very lucky that my graphics card didn't take a dump. Because that now would cost, I paid what? I think I paid about $400 for it. And now if I was to buy the same thing, it's nearly $1,000.
Wow.
Mm.
That's the price of a new computer.
Here's the monitor. It's usually $124.93, but on special
that's a
for
bargain.
$41,
Oh, that's almost like a 5-finger discount.
like 66% off. So save $80. Like when I saw that it was on sale, like, oh, I'm jumping on this. And it's a high resolution one too. So
What's the distance for it?
it's pretty far. I don't know. It's a 5.8 gigahertz. I don't know how far they go. They're pretty far, the FPVs.
400 channels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm
you
just
can-
looking at the fact that it can do 2 channels at the same time.
Yeah.
Because of the 2 antennas.
So I
Mhm.
wonder if it does picture at the same time. I wonder if it's that picture in picture or you have to switch between the two. So it comes with the little hood, which is nice.
Oh, that's almost Hollywood quality.
So for that price, I said, I'm jumping on this. And this is the other camera that I got, which is a Sony camera. And so it should be interesting. And it's a higher resolution one also. So
Are you going to put it through the front window so you can see it through the window of the
I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll set it up in the car and I'll see how it actually goes. But I wanted it separate like this so I can actually put it's not as big and I can put it in a head somewhere or I can position it better in a car. So
because I've seen them put them in the kind of like the back of the cabin in the car, but it's still shooting out the window, which
Okay.
is cool.
Yep.
So
Those guys that do that here.
I meant
Trying
that.
to rate like that.
anybody in Canada
That,
sorry, just let me finish with this first. Anybody that wants them, I'm putting up the link. You can go get them. I don't think there's that many left, but go
For
jump
that-
on that deal.
For that
Go ahead,
price,
Sean.
Yeah, I meant to ask you, Tank, is that GMC inside information?
Is that what?
The GMC, is that some inside information?
The GMC, what do you mean?
The pickup?
I don't see what you mean by the GMC
Yeah.
pickup.
GCM, whichever that, the GMC. On the Facebook post, are they, and you said maybe it's one of these?
Oh, no. I have no idea.
Oh, you sure that's not some inside information?
No, I have no idea for that GMC pickup there because they showed a new body, a hard body coming out. And I was looking at the back panel and I go, oh, this looks like an old truck or something like that.
Oh,
So
it does like so.
I started looking at some old trucks and that would be nice coming out with it. It's actually looks like the Traxxas drag slash around the same year, but it's going to be a hard body for the trail truck. That'd be
I
cool.
hope it would be nice if it's that GMC. But they released like a, I don't know if it's true, their actual photo though. Somebody released, it looked like a back window panel though, that actually looked like a freaking Bronco. So I hope it's not a Bronco. There's so many hard body Broncos already. But
yeah.
whatever body it is, there's over 100 pieces to the body.
Wow.
but that's what you're used to, Sean.
So one of the, I would love it to be a square body, like pick up like a GMC or a Chevy or something.
Do you want a pickup truck or do you want an SUV?
No, square body pickup would be freaking awesome.
Square body pickup, yeah.
Because the only one to do the Chevy is RC four-wheel drive and a hard body. Like
Yep.
everybody, Proline and all do them all in Proline.
Do you want,
Laxon, but Laxon's for cheating.
do you want a four-door version or a semi four-door version or the single cab?
But mine was a single cab or four-door. Really.
Try this link instead. Maybe you might have to copy paste for some odd reason. It's not putting it up.
Yeah, because that photo you put up, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, is Tank of some inside information? Is he up?
Hello, Sang.
Was he up with?
Oh
Chris?
yeah, Sang joined us.
Yes, hello, Sang.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
I just
Yeah,
watched
okay.
your video.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks.
Mhm.
Did you come out with a new video I missed?
I just did a video last minute of the grasshopper.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why Brad watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sang and I love the same thing. And, and
The dreaded keyword.
Marcel off axis FPV says, Frank, put the FPV on a servo so you can move your head around inside. I'd love to do that. My problem is how the heck do you control it? Because theoretically I'd have to have with the goggles, you can actually put a sensor for your head tracking. But for that, you need a controller for that to actually send the signal over there. So that I got to do some research on that to actually do the head tracking. So that
yeah, you could put it on some body with a head on it. Maybe the head of the camera on the head.
There is people that do it in there, and they're crawling stuff.
Yeah, because there is some goggles that actually have what's called head tracking. It's built into the goggles, and if you don't have it built in, you can actually buy a module that goes on it. But what I want to know is, how does it send the signal? Is it through your remote that you have, or I still have to do some research on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that work.
You could just have the guy have a camera on his head. That'd be his head instead of in his body to be a camera head.
Yeah, or you have a guy that's holding a camera. I don't know.
You could find a way to set it up to go with the steering wheel turning, maybe.
Good. You could set it up that when you're turning, the head turns. I could do that easily.
Oops.
The problem is I want to see where the wheels are, but turning a steering wheel makes sense. Like you put a servo on there, and if you turn the steering wheel a little bit, it would turn. So
but if you put it on a crawler, it's going to be very, very, very notchy video, because you'll be, steering, then steering, then steering, then steering. Yuck.
I thought I've seen some really FPV that doesn't bounce like that.
No, but what he means is as you're always steering when you're in a crawler or when you're racing, you're always steering, you're always turning. So that's going to be annoying seeing the image always turn like this as you're moving your steering wheel. It's better with the head tracker because you can keep your head straight and then you just turn where you want to look.
You do what I do for the steering wheels. Use the one from ATM Racing for the drift.
Hey,
cars.
Jack's here.
Yep.
I just use the one for the drift cars, and then
Oh, there he is.
just take the steering.
There he is.
There he is.
Actual steering wheel.
Welcome, Jack.
Welcome, Jack.
I'm only here
Hello,
because it's
Jack.
Sean. I'm only here because it's
Hey,
Sean's
I-
birthday. That's the reason I'm here.
Thanks for coming in.
How you doing, Jack?
How you doing, Dennis? How you doing, bud? Magnet, what's going on, Magnet?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
What's going on,
Unfortunately.
Andy?
Hey,
Yeah.
Come on,
Electro
Magnet.
Freak.
First one to wish me happy birthday because he's in the future.
That's right. Yeah, well, I'm in the future as usual.
Yeah.
Like I said, you share your birthday with Dale Ross.
Huh?
You share your birthday with Dale Ross.
Who's Del Ross?
Who's that?
Crasher King.
Oh,
Dale Ross.
I don't know him.
Yeah, of course you know him.
Okay, I know him then.
King,
Okay, I know him.
Crasher or something.
I'm not gonna argue. Okay.
No, I'm talking to Sean, not to you.
Oh,
Where's the hey everyone in the chat, how you doing? Curtis, Kevin, how you doing?
Going on, Sir Jack?
How you doing, Brett? Sang, Radioactive, Jake, who have I missed? John.
Me.
John,
You doing?
you sent me crazy the other night, mate. I counted,
I'm
I think,
sorry.
about 12 videos I counted, I think.
oh yeah.
Oh, it's kind of what happens when you have 12 heats.
Mate. How you doing, Larry?
Yeah, I watched a couple of the heats. I was.
What are you
then
eating?
I teased him a little bit. I go, yeah, that was a nice race, but what? You came in third place? What the heck?
Oh yeah, there's only 3 cars, and
Yeah, there was only 3 cars. Good thing, because if
car-
there would have been 4 car, maybe you would have placed 4th.
Ooh.
Oh, facing for driving.
At least,
well, you know,
you're better than you're better than me because you're out there having fun and doing it and actually racing, and I'm not. But I congratulate you on actually getting out there and getting it done.
What am I eating, Brad? Is that what you said?
Yes. What are you eating? Yeah. What are you
I'm
eating?
the cheese stick.
Cheese stick.
Oh, a cheese stick.
Yeah, cheese stick, yeah.
What flavored cheese? What type of cheese?
Edible.
Oh my god, it's cheese, Brad. It's
Comes out of a cow.
Melted cheese on a bread.
Whoa.
Is it goat cheese?
I think it's just cheddar, not cheddar.
Monterey Jack.
No, it's just a shredded cheddar, whatever it is.
Cheddar.
Strawberry cheese.
Everything's better with
Yeah.
cheddar, as they say.
Okay.
Next time I go and buy one, Brad, I'll ask them for you. All right.
All right. It could also be a mix of cheddar and mozzarella, is what it looked like.
Oy vey.
Mozzarella.
Well, people really like your birthday party, Sean, because we hit over 60 people that actually were watching it a little while ago.
Awesome.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy. People really like your birthday. Maybe it's the picture. I don't know what it is.
I think that's probably the picture was the last.
That's got to be the nanciest picture I've ever seen, mate.
It's like a clickbait.
All right.
What's it weigh, Jack? How fast does this go?
Yeah, how fast does it go?
We can make that photo non-clickbait if you want. I have a big table right here.
Oh my God! You're gonna get out dressed up in green like that and do it?
Yeah, put a St. Patty's
How
hat.
you doing, mate? Good to see you, Nitro.
Hey,
He
Nitro
does
Freak.
that, I'm leaving the stream.
If you want to get in here, get in here. I think I sent you an email, Nitro Freak.
Brad wants a bite.
Yeah, I would actually like a bite, but unfortunately, you're tens of thousands of miles away, practically.
Look, the amount of preservatives it's got in it, Brad, it'll arrive to you in pristine condition, mate.
that's the sad part.
Oh, look, there's a ghost in the chat. Basher boy, how you doing, mate?
Oh, Basher Boy's there.
Gabe.
Gabe.
I should avoid a glue.
Nitro Freak, you should have got an email to join in if you want to join in.
Hey Jack, you should. I would think you would made that thing you were eating.
Oh, here we go. Change the subject.
All right, enough
Hey.
about food.
Hey, but I'll tell you what, my shorts are going viral.
Viral, good.
They're going viral, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yep.
I get more views on a little channel than I do on both my other channels. How's that work?
Because people love food.
That's right.
And
Exactly right. Spot on.
Whoever knows you knows that you're skilled at it.
Nah, I've got hardly anyone on there. Got 3, 4 people comment on my videos, and the rest is all random. Like I did a lasagna video, I think 2 or 3 days ago. It's over 4K.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you would. I wish you would do a. I wish you would do a spaghetti one. I wish you would.
I have done spaghetti ones.
Okay.
I did one last night.
Well, which one
Rigatoni.
did you not do then?
I've done a creamy pasta spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a carbonara. I've done the rigatoni that I did last night with a vodka sauce. Go have a look. You're subscribed to me on that channel.
Yep.
Go have a look.
Okay.
Oh, I did an absolute ripper the other night. I did a yeah. I did a
I call a fart a ripper. That's what I call
Yeah.
a fart. is a ripper.
yeah, but Magnet, explain to him we talk like this here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A ripper is basically mean awesome, great, incredible.
There you go.
Yeah,
I did
in
a-
Canada we call it a fart, and I think
Yeah,
in the
all right.
States also.
We're
Yeah,
talking
you
about
let it
food
rip.
here. Not
Yes,
fast,
it's
mate.
true.
I did a fries, mash, and gravy one the other night, mate.
Okay.
Yeah, I showed that to my wife.
Did you hear what I said when I was spooning the gravy? I should have done it in slow motion.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that looked really good.
Did you hear what I said? Absolute
Yeah.
heart attack food.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah. Hey, look, there's no editing to do. Just do it on your phone, upload from your phone. Bob's your uncle. Away you go.
John, going funny's your aunt.
Right? That's right.
So Tony does not do his live on Tuesday night anymore. So maybe next Tuesday we can do our Tamaya special on Tuesday.
Whoa, what? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I know.
It's-
I'll be. I know. I'll
Sang
be.
and
Oh,
Brad.
he's talking about Sang and I.
Yeah, Sang, Brad, and me.
Wait,
We've been planning this. We've been planning this, Sean. We've been planning this.
Thunder Dragon. Ooh.
Sean, it's a plot to keep us away.
I know. I'll be working. I'll be working.
They're gonna come in and they're gonna laugh. They're gonna say those guys are building kits that don't have bearings.
Sang's trying
Depends on the
to
kid.
show us something here.
And Phillips had screws.
Wait, let me showcase you there. Let me spotlight for everyone.
There we go. Your
It is
mic's
the-
off.
That meant, I don't mean
Whoa.
The mic's off, Sang.
that meant to make you hungry there, Curtis. Sorry, brother.
That's
Thunder
a 4x4.
Dragon.
There you
4x4. That body also is ugly.
Yeah,
I like
Chunder
it.
Dragon. It's the Chunder
Yeah.
Dragon.
It's just as ugly as like a cab forward, just like the one that Brad is getting.
The uglier it is, the more I like it.
Okay.
But if, believe it or not, the Fighter Buggy RX, this chassis seems kind of sleek the way it's made anyways.
Cool.
It's like something out of a B movie.
Actually, that's based after their comic a thing that they do in Japan, a Kawakawa, something like that, Kawakawa, something like that.
Sonic-
Are you
Sonic-
free next Tuesday night, Sang, to do a Tamaya special? Yeah.
Any night.
Any night. So next Tuesday, because Tony's not there, so I'll message him. I'll make sure he doesn't go on.
Is he
and
still
Brad-
alive or what? I haven't heard
Yeah,
from
he
him.
did a couple videos.
Yeah, he did a video today to
Mhm.
announce what's the future for him and things like that. So
What's the future for him?
it's sad. He is retiring. He is
What?
not going to be with us anymore.
What? Bullshit.
You're
Gotta be
He
joking
told
me.
Frank specifically he's not retiring.
No, he's not
He's been
retiring.
real busy.
Yeah.
No,
Nah,
no,
of course.
he says
Of course.
there was one of his things said his thumbnails. Where have I been?
Yeah,
Lately.
Who cares where he's been?
he's just been really busy with work and things like that. So
And doing his monster truck racing.
Yeah, he was at Digger's Dungeon all week working
Yeah.
on the track and filming and racing.
Then he got done with that and he did a work thing in Florida, I think he said, like 9 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Larry is asking you a question, Sean.
Yep.
He's asking you, what is Sean working on?
I'm working on Yes Jack. It is an auto bike. I'm working on a Jeep Comanche.
Jeep Comanche that goes on an SCX-10
Gonna go on this SCX 10-2. We'll go on there somehow. Haven't figured it out yet, but we're gonna go on there somehow.
Cool.
For axial fist.
Your roof is not the same color as the truck.
No, my roof is black.
It's got a Harley design body.
A what design, buddy?
Harley designed.
Harley design. He likes orange.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Now
Yeah.
he's got to change it.
No, this one's orange, that one's orange and black, that one's orange and black.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
thought you-
think for those colors, huh?
Yeah, but do this orange and black, yeah.
Next thing you know, you're going to put Vanquish all over it. Vanquish stickers.
Ew.
Next
Ew.
thing you know, he's got to get a Traxxas orange Bronco, a new one.
I actually have a load of Vanquish stickers there. I could put them and then get a Vanquish that works put on them. It's a-
And put on top of the sticker, put I tow. Like that's gonna read I tow Vanquish.
yeah, I should put that on the when I build the 6x6.
Okay.
No, he needs to put like a recovery vehicle sticker on the back of it.
Actually, the black tops on those make me think it's a Target top.
This 6x6 over here, it's getting decals made for Sean's RC Recovery. It's getting decals made for.
Cool.
And then I have decals getting made. The little decals that say like Jeep, Toyota, whatever, doing all X'd out. Like,
Yeah, you need to put little tiny stickers with like X or check marks, and then you put Jeep. So like
yeah,
5
well,
check
I
mark
have
with
I've
Jeep.
got that been made. Jeep, Toyota.
Yeah, Ford and all that. Like it's everything that you've towed. So
Yeah, I have them being made. So, and then I have AC Froggy sent me a sticker one time, so I have that been made for all my Land Rovers.
okay.
There's nice Jeep Porper, or nice Jeep. What is it?
Hopper.
Yeah,
Hopper.
nice Jeep Porper. Yeah.
And then make sure that when you put Land Rover, you put no check mark behind it, beside
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
So you're just making fun of the other companies and saying he has to retrieve them is what he's trying to say in a matter of
No,
speaking.
because they get stuck on the trail where he doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. Even though someone
I
has
used
made a
good-
6-wheel drive Jeep.
Could have used a good tow truck today when I was taking my wife to work.
Oh, yeah?
A cement mixer took a corner too fast and ended up on its side.
Whoops.
Wow.
And I bet there's cement everywhere.
Oh yeah, there was a mess. It took him a good 3 hours to clean it up.
I
Yeah,
bet
they
he
had to
won't
do it
be at
before.
work tomorrow.
Well, it's just like
Oh.
Aaron from RC Sparks. He was going down the highway, and there's a big truck that
Yeah.
actually flipped. Like he didn't see the accident, but he arrived right after it, and he actually saw some cars passing by without even stopping. He goes, "What the heck? How come nobody stops to see if the truck driver is okay?" That's, to me, that's the first reaction. You see an accident, oh my God, is everybody okay? Like,
Yep.
but
Yeah,
no, they just kept driving.
Yeah, well, that's like in New York. In New York, if you collapse in the street, they'll just step over you. Time, money, in New York.
They had to clean it up quick because they didn't want that concrete to settle.
Well, they actually issue a fine down here for people who, like, if there's enough people at the accident scene and you start stopping to look at the accident, you get charged with rubbernecking.
Oh yeah,
That's what we
Yes.
call it here. We call it rubbernecking.
But,
We call it
but
rubbernecking
I
here.
completely understand that. Like if you have 5 cars or even one car that's
Mm.
actually stopped and you notice, okay, somebody is looking into it. So
Yeah.
then you can keep driving. But I mean, if there's nobody around, like you see a car that's flipped in a ditch or whatever, and there's nobody around, what do you do? Like, do you just keep driving or do you get out and go see what the heck's going on? I would go see what's going on.
I usually call 911 and say there's a car flipped here and everything.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Call emergency services and then go render help.
Yep. Or do both at the same time. Speakerphone
I'm not
works
that
wonders.
talented. I
Speakerphone
can't do
works
more than one
about-
thing at once.
I did that about 3 weeks ago on my way home from a comp. Kid hit a telephone pole and rolled his car.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Is he alive?
Yep.
Wow.
They gotta,
Larry says everybody's in a hurry nowadays. Yep.
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, we had a cop killed last week by a red light runner. T-boned his Tahoe and it turned that Tahoe into a taco.
Hmm.
It was
Wow.
bent bad. I mean, and it flew him across the intersection. He had to have been doing at least 85, they figure.
We had one reported in the, let me just say it loosely, the Outback, where a family had just bought a brand new Subaru Forester. It was
Oh.
10 days old. They hit a kangaroo and the Subaru burst into flames.
Oh, yeah.
How did that happen?
They
It
don't
was a
know
hot
yet.
kangaroo.
Yeah,
It was a big kangaroo because it stoved in the front of the Subaru. But they got out luckily and all their possessions out of the vehicle, and then it just burnt to the ground.
Oh, you know Subaru's going to look into that. You know they're going to want to
They're
see
gonna
that
have to.
car. They're
They're
going to
going
want
to
to.
have to. 10 days old. Don't know if your warranty covers getting hit with a kangaroo, but
Hey Jake,
we'll see.
don't forget, Jake, that in 2 weekends, not this weekend, but next weekend, 19th to 20th, we're going to the place there that's behind you.
Warsaw Caves.
Warsaw Caves.
That's
That
Jake's
place?
favorite place. That's Jake's favorite place.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Where's that in over the border?
How far is that from your house?
Warsaw, about 40 minutes.
40 minutes? Okay. It's 3.5 hours from mine.
Yeah.
But Jack, you're going to go there.
Yeah, I am going to go there.
And you
Yeah,
see
There's a little
Jake.
town. There's a little town beside it. I'm going to stay at a hotel there for one night.
You're not going to camp it?
No.
Is that what you do, Jake?
Yeah, usually.
For $75 more, I'll get a nice comfy bed.
You'll just be out there for many hours in the heat. I'm sure it's getting pretty warm up there.
I figure I'll bring my cooler, I'll bring my stuff, I'll bring my drinks. I'll sit by the fire with them after the crawl. After we finish, I'll sit with them and things like that. And then when everybody says, well, okay, it's dark now, the mosquitoes are out, they're going to say, okay, we're going to bed. I'm going to say, no problem. I jump in my car, drive 20 minutes. I'm in my nice, cozy hotel.
This isn't even the cave side.
No.
But that looks like there's a cave behind you, that dark area. It looks like a cave.
Yeah.
It is, but it's
It's
not-
shallow. It's a shallow one.
not the caves.
Hey, I mean, we have
That's
caves
where
around here, believe it or not.
those holes there, those, what they call not the funnels, but the
Oh.
chimneys.
I can show you. My son actually climbed down it.
Oh,
Climb
wow.
How
down
deep?
chimney?
How deep is it?
It's, what do they call them? I forget what they call them. Kettles?
Yeah, share your screen. Show us some picture of that area. Maybe we can do our own event, like invite a whole bunch of people from the US and have an event there, our own little thing.
Well, that's why I'm asking how far over the border is it?
Oh,
Oh, it's not
Uh,
far over the border.
I can't share my screen.
Why not?
Apparently you.
Oh, let me enable it then. Sorry. Share screen. There you go.
You're talking this thing, right?
Yes.
There.
Whoa.
Borehole?
Yeah, though
Yeah.
I guess
Lava
borehole.
tube.
They're called chimneys here. There is just a hole that's done by water and
Yeah.
ice.
It almost looks like it was done by man the way it is in the center, though.
But it's
Like a
all
borehole.
made by the nature.
Yeah.
Do you know the deepest hole done by man is deeper than the Mariana Trench?
Show us more picture of the area if you want.
Yeah. One sec.
1, 2, 3.
Smart
You just
ass.
have to remove all the kitty cat photos first.
Okay.
No, I have a lot of like videos mixed in with this. I figured. So
He's
that
probably
this,
got 10 days worth of
Oh,
Videos.
wow. That's
my
beautiful.
Jeep up on
nice
the
area.
cliff.
Great shot.
Yeah,
I
that's
bet there's
about,
waterfalls there too, aren't there?
No,
yeah.
I
It's
didn't see
only
any.
it's only there at certain times of the year though.
Okay.
Exactly where is that?
Warsaw
Warsaw
Caves.
Caves.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's a little far for you.
Yeah.
Right now it is. Yeah, I used to live in Ontario, so I know.
Oh,
where you
okay.
are.
You live in Quebec now?
Who?
No, he's in
You.
Alberta.
You know,
Right,
Oh,
Alberta.
oh
I
wow.
haven't answered the question. How far over the border is it?
oh,
It's about
how far?
An hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. I say it depends what border you come across.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like, crossed by like Buffalo and stuff.
Okay, let's have a
Yeah.
look.
Probably
Yeah.
like 2 hours.
You
God,
find
he has to
the
travel through
place.
two provinces that aren't small to get there again.
Well, it's either that or
Saskatchewan and
go up 80.
Manitoba.
It's either that or go up 87 and into Quebec and then down.
So I'm gonna type New York. New York. Let's see how far it is from New York.
So this trail, I don't know if you guys can see it under the rock here. Or if you see my
okay.
mouse, you can actually go underneath this rock and it comes out on the other side.
Nice.
Comes out, does it?
Comes out.
Comes out. You Canadians.
You Canadians.
Hey,
Comes out.
comes out.
Hey,
It's about an 8-hour and 10-minute drive, apparently, from New York to the Warsaw Caves.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So
That's a long ride for you,
8
Sean.
hours and 13
No,
minutes.
it's not. Sean's done 48 hours, haven't you, Sean?
It'd be shorter, but there's a big lake in the way.
15
See?
hours.
Yeah, he could
John
swim.
can't swim.
Sean can't swim.
No.
It's 16 hours DST. So
Oh yeah. So this is kind of
That's
fun.
Ontario.
Yeah.
And it's 6.5 hours to get to Dennis's event.
Okay. Yeah.
It's only
Dennis is
2 hours more than that.
Dennis is. No, I can't remember where.
Look at how it attaches. How it's like Ontario's like a bridge between New York and Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Google angry and ask it how far from Sydney.
8 hours and 13 minutes to go there, or you can go to my house.
Sorry,
in
we
seven-
cannot calculate
7.5
the
hours.
distance.
It can't calculate the distance.
It can't calculate the distance because there's no roads.
Yep.
Sean, how long did it take you to get here?
6.5 hours or something, I think, 6 hours.
That's about the same distance from me to my mom in northern Cook County. From me, where I am to there.
And that was 8.5 hours for New York to Warsaw, right?
Yeah. That's it. It's only like 2 hours up the road.
Sean probably has tons of miles on his car.
I gotta remember the trail to go there, to go to that spot. I gotta remember that.
My Jeep was up on that ledge.
Okay.
That last
Nice.
photo.
Were you afraid? Would you afraid the Jeep would actually? Oh, I thought you were talking about an actual Jeep.
No, his trail.
RC.
Okay, if it was an actual Jeep, it'd probably fall and collapse the rock.
How were the
See you later,
bugs?
Gabs.
How were the bugs over there?
Are you leaving, Jack?
You need
No,
bugs.
Gabs is leaving.
Oh, I said
Gabs is leaving. Okay.
Yeah, Gabs is in the chat. He's leaving. Yeah.
Later.
Yeah, bring bug spray. Mosquitoes were pretty nasty.
Are we doing it just for Jack tomorrow night?
Just for Jack?
No, nope.
No, just for Jack morning.
No. Stop by and pick me up, Kevin.
It's gonna be
They have-
just for Jake.
You know, they
All
have
right.
these personal
Just for
mosquito
Jake.
repellent things. You know, these things that you put batteries in. They have a personal repellent for mosquitoes.
Okay.
They don't work.
They don't work.
Exactly.
I've tried them. They don't work.
Buy a thermocell.
Citronella.
Warsaw Caves has like
Cit-
pterodactyl
cit-
mosquitoes.
Citronella works.
Pterodactyl mosquitoes makes it sound like because there's a lot of oxygen up there. Because when there's a lot more oxygen, that bugs get bigger.
Brad, you need to just keep quiet for a minute and save your oxygen, mate.
What about you, Jack?
You're gonna be putting
I haven't said
time out
nothing.
again.
I haven't said nothing.
Hot Hobby RC says 14-hour drives for him.
Just did it for Larry's RC room. He wanted to know from Tennessee to Warsaw Caves. It's about 14 hours and 37 minutes.
When we have the Canadian G6 there, there's a lot of people that comes from the state that actually comes up because it's not that far.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
for me, it'd be almost 11.5 hours.
11.5 hours. Okay.
I'll do the calculations for Jack and I.
Yeah. Your country
32
needs that.
hours and 32 hours followed by about $7,400 just to get there.
That's right.
That's for the plane ticket, right?
Yep.
That's the plane ticket there and the plane ticket back, not including accommodation because we're going to stay at Frank's place.
There you go.
You got to be
Camping,
joking.
guys.
You got to be joking. You got to pay me to stay at his place.
Oh,
Look
That's
how many
the.
people is there.
What's
I think,
this?
over
I think
100.
that was 260 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
You
Lot
can
of
do
truck.
some,
Fit on that little beach.
do some boating, some crawling, some quadding, the whole lot. Hamburg got a lot over there.
And they actually had some buggy racing on the beach, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, the vintage buggy racing's on Friday night.
Ah,
Oh,
Tony's
you
here.
said something about a donkey. I'm like, what?
Tony's here, Jack, your favorite man.
My favorite
Green,
man.
Green Frog Lab.
My favorite man, is he? Mate,
Does he
this
like that?
bloke, mate, this bloke, how can he be my favorite? What's the matter with you, mate?
Look
What
at
I mean, he's the favorite one.
Doesn't
Like
say hello to me
like
no
a
more,
ring.
does his own shit,
Oh,
doesn't care about his friends, this bloke. I don't care about him. What am I going to care about him
You
for?
won the Terracross?
Absolute flog he is, mate.
vintage class.
Yeah.
Pocket
boat.
change, right, Jack? You know.
So the vintage class for the G6, I actually won the Terracross.
Mate, that'd be a good weapon.
Mhm.
cut someone's head off with that. Give
Or
that to
stab
me, mate. Give that to me. I'll throw it at Tony.
Oh dear.
Tony, it's good to
Oh,
see you,
sorry,
man. It's been a
sorry,
while.
Sorry, Tony. How are you, mate? I didn't see you.
Hey. Hello, Tony.
Tony,
How you
How's
going,
it going?
Tony?
Tony,
Hello.
we're sorry that you
Okay.
are retiring and getting out
Oh,
of
man.
YouTube.
It's been a good run.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a great run, isn't it, Tony?
Please say it isn't so.
Hey?
No, he's moving across to TikTok.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Thank you, Tony.
He's not even
Yeah,
interested. Don't
TikTok's
worry
where
about
it's at, man.
TikTok's where it's
You
at.
know, you're right, because I had a couple of people from my other channel. They left YouTube and they're making money on TikTok more than they do on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
I
I
bet.
didn't know you
Yep.
could make money on
Yep.
on TikTok.
Not TikTok. They're making money on TikTok, mate. They do lives. They do everything over there.
Hmm.
So they left YouTube. They said, stuff this. There's no drama, no nothing over there. We'll go there. They're making money. Good on them. Good luck to them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's short videos
Yeah, they're short videos. Yeah,
on a phone. Can't beat it.
that's right. Yeah, that's what I've been
Jack-
doing lately, Tony.
Jack's been getting a lot of hits on
I'm
his
getting,
shorts.
Tony, I'm going viral, brother.
Your TikToks, there
I'm
you go.
No, on YouTube. On YouTube, bro.
Oh yeah,
What's the matter? You all right? You all right? You look sick, bro. What's wrong?
I look sick.
Yeah.
Oh, my
So
head's
you
not
all right?
flat. That help?
Oh, there you go. Fixed.
Unbelievable.
There we go.
Must
Does
be
it look
scorching
better
by you,
now?
Tony.
Spotlighted.
Looks like he's worn out, mate.
High Tech. Are you getting sponsored by High Tech?
No, I got a servo from him and it came with a hat, so
Must have been an expensive hat.
I just
Yeah.
grabbed it.
But
You don't hear much
Jack,
about it.
honestly, if you want to make money on doing the shorts, all you got to do, mate, is make a Vegemite sandwich. They'll go
Yeah,
nuts.
No, one of my mates, the Aussie mates on YouTube, he made one and it went viral, mate. It
Yeah, I
went
know.
viral.
Yeah,
Absolute viral.
Vegemite's in.
surprise
All
me.
he did, all he did was he did some toast, put some butter on it, and put Vegemite, and that was it.
You
Yeah.
don't really eat Vegemite.
I don't eat that poison, mate. That's
I
absolute
do.
poison. That stuff. That's absolute poison, mate.
I actually have people ask me to put up an Amazon link where they can buy it.
Mate, that's poison. That stuff.
It's like the English Marmite as well.
Yeah,
That's
it's similar. Yeah, it's a yeast extract.
awesome. Why people would even think of it?
Made by soybean.
No, it's a yeast extract, bro.
Yeast extract.
Oh, that's worse
Leftover
than
bee
soybean.
yeast.
Yep.
I don't know.
Leftover
soybean.
bee yeast. That's how it
Who's leaving?
started.
Someone's leaving. Who's that?
At least
Uh,
soybean's good for you.
Robert Ivanov. See you later, mate. Good to see you.
Better, Robert.
Later, Robert.
The bill is bent, Tony. You're undressed.
Billy's bent. Nah, his fashion consultant's having a week off again.
Oh, Tony, is it scorching hot by you?
Is it hot? Yeah, man.
Freezing here.
So
It's
Tony,
wet.
since you're not doing any lives for now, I'm going to take over Tuesday night and do a Tamaya special on Tuesday night.
My Tuesdays. I like it.
So what
I
day
bet
are you gonna be doing your
Sean will
thing?
be there for everyone. Happy birthday, Sean. It's a gift.
I
to you.
know, yeah. That's, yeah. I'll be putting in for overtime, even not getting paid. Telling me to work late Tuesday nights.
Larry, they said that they did bring out an email a while ago saying that they will do that to smaller channels regardless, that they will put advertising on your videos, and whatever the advertising is and whoever's claimed it, they'll make the money on it.
Mm-hmm.
So unfortunately,
YouTube will make the money off it. If
yeah,
they
well,
get to
YouTube,
put on any
yeah, well,
video,
Google, yeah. So that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
whether or not
unfortunately,
you're monetized, they can
yeah.
put ads
Well,
on.
Larry's not monetized, so he's saying who's making the cash.
YouTube.
YouTube.
To pay
As soon as
for
you
all
upload
the
a video
storage
to
that you're using.
YouTube, it becomes YouTube property, so they can do what they want with it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
YouTube, Google, whatever it is,
Mhm.
however that works. They're changing that much policies. They're actually demonetizing a lot of channels lately.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
For
They're
what?
They're
demonetizing them?
demonetizing a lot of channels. Yeah, apparently I was
Hmm.
told, well, a couple of times, but last night I I was told that people that are putting links and this and that, and they're getting rid of these people.
Yep.
So yeah, so they're monetizing, deleting channels.
Apparently, if what they said in their policy and outlines is if you are linking to other video sites from YouTube. So if you've got a Vimeo account or a TikTok account and you're linking people to that site, because it's not owned by Google, they're going to demonetize your channel. So yeah,
well, TikTok's their opposition now. I mean, that's why why YouTube brought in Shorts.
Yep.
Just to compete with TikTok.
Yep. But yeah, they changed their policies, and I'm like, good grief. The whole point of joining the monetization program was to get ads on your video to earn revenue for you.
That's correct.
But now they're just putting ads on it to earn revenue for themselves.
Yep.
Well, they gotta pay for the servers sometime.
Yep.
Like they have a lot of overhead. I'm sure of all that servers they need to keep everybody's storage and everybody's data.
So no one's gonna ever make money again on YouTube, it sounds like.
But that's why I don't understand why they don't go back to their old format, which is put ads on everything and just monetize the channels that have got over 1,000 subscribers. Don't make it this, don't make this 4,000 watched hours or something. Just pay the people who are putting videos on it.
But you still need to monetize.
Yeah, well, the people, I mean, the communities that I'm in, some of these communities, Filipinos and all that, they're all just out there just to get watch hours and get people to play their playlists and this and that and blah, 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 just to get monetized. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Click farms and watch farms are all popping up. And what they're going to do is they're going to start setting a bot up to do what they call an IP trace. So if all your views come from the one URL, they're going to wipe your channel out.
Yes, that's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I reckon they need to put the U back into YouTube and not make it corporate tube. Because that's what it is at the moment. It's corporate tube.
Yeah, well, not much you can do about it.
Nope.
I'm waiting for them to shut down the Ebisu circuit cameras. At one point, they had over 1,000 view hours because they were live for 1,000 hours. They just left the camera.
That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. I mean, some people.
It's Ebisu drift circuit in Japan.
Wow.
No, hang on. No, that doesn't work like that. No.
It was on for over 1,000 hours.
But they don't get those. But Brett, they don't get the 1,000 hours.
People have to watch it.
I'm not saying they get it. I just said that they were on for that long.
Yeah, apparently you do a live stream, for example, just an example. Say Tank does a live stream. He can't go over 12 hours to get his hours. It doesn't work. He won't get all those hours.
No, I get it. I'm just saying that's how long they were on for. Not saying they got credit for all.
But isn't there some of them that just keep going on and on and on? I've seen some just like friggin' planes landing.
Yeah, some live channels. You've got what was it? I think there's there's one in the UK that watches the hovercrafts come in and go out of the terminal.
Well, there you
go. You can live stream for 1,000 hours, but if someone only watches it for 10 minutes, then it only counts towards 10 minutes towards your live stream hours, your watched hours. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's making it really hard for the small channels to actually get promoted on YouTube at the moment. It's making it really hard.
Yeah. You remember when I was telling you having problems? I've got around it by using my camera system, my camera part of my phone, and then I said I want to upload them to them. So that's how I'm doing it now.
Cool.
Does it really matter? Like, it's not like any of us ever going to retire off of
YouTube. Nah. No one's ever going to retire on YouTube money.
Yeah. Now Tony will.
Yeah, well, Tony might.
and what's his name could.
There's now someone was sleeping during that time.
Yeah, well, that could be true too. But I've had it on YouTube where I've put a playlist of music on, and halfway through the playlist, YouTube goes, "Are you still watching?" And if I didn't click on it, it turned the YouTube watch off. So, yeah. Yeah. So YouTube was like,
There-
are
there-
you,
it's,
you
you know,
still watching?
There's all these changes, just
Making it
ridiculous.
hard.
Yep.
Making it
And
hard.
wonder why people leave, huh?
Yep, that's it.
On
That's it.
my work computer, I used to have 3 monitors, so I opened up 3 different web browser, Safari and whatever, on 3 different monitors on Friday afternoon before I left my work, and then Monday I turned off all the monitors, so they were playing script, and they were not a script but a playlist all weekend.
Mm.
I used to do that.
Yeah, and then you do it too many times, they start going, something's up here.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, Spin Rush?
Hey, Spin Rush RC, how are you doing? Welcome in.
I want to hear from Tony. What have you been up to, Tony? I don't hear from you these days, mate. What's going on?
Me? I've been working. I've been out of the state for the last week and a half, 10 days or so.
Oh.
So down in Florida. Zero,
Beautiful.
basically internet. It sucked. So,
Wow.
And then
It was out in the
working
bayou.
16-hour days or whatever. By the time you're throwing dinner, you work all day, and then if you want to eat and you want them to pay for it, you have to go out to eat with them. And so,
wow.
So you just starve
it's
the whole
never
day.
quick. It's always a sit-down restaurant, and so you get up and you go out at 6 in the morning, and you get back at like 10 at night. So,
yeah, another feeling, mate.
So you're hungry most of the day.
I was hoping to edit stuff, and I didn't get squat done. So.
It sounds like you were hungry most of the day. After you ate breakfast, then you went and had to wait till the end of the day. To
No,
go eat again.
there's a lunch break in the middle, but you're not off the clock at that point, so it's usually catered in, and then afterward you go out, and usually it's you got to dump footage and do everything, and then I can't remember one where we were back before 10.
Just send me an email, spinrush at thetankrc@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link real quick.
Hey,
Is that guy from Japan?
Hey, Tony, if Jack had your bell wrong, he'd have watched your live today,
No, what? What? What'd you say?
I said, if you had Tony's bell wrong, you want to watch this live today, and you want to know where he's been.
You're sleeping, mate. Time zones.
Oh, excuses.
But what excuses? You do your live at 5, 6 in the morning my time. What do you want me to do? Get up? You want me to get up at that time? You crazy?
It'd have been midnight at your time then when I did it.
What time?
No, it's just it's just been busy. And then the whole World Finals event, I was working to get it all set up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was down and not running RCs. I was running tractors and all that kind of stuff. So
you were making a track, I heard.
Yeah. So not a whole lot of content creation.
What are you doing there, John? Shootout? Who are you shooting out with, mate? It's supposed to be shout out, not shoot
Well, I
out.
realized that after I did it.
That's
He's gonna shoot out. He wants to shoot out with someone.
Yeah, shoot out with you, Brad. He's close to you.
John.
Try again, John. Try again, mate.
There you go. You pulled it off. There you go. Yeah.
There. Hey, Sang.
There we go.
Hey, Sting, look at this.
It's running again.
It's a silver can. Woo!
It's a motor.
It's a silver can. Woohoo!
No, it's not. It's not. It's a super
What's in
stock.
this?
It's a super stock.
It's a super stock
TZ.
rebuildable.
Yeah, it's a TZ. It produces 26,500 RPM.
Oh, I should have got the RZ. RZ's faster. It's all about speed, mate. Get the RZ. It's faster.
Oh, there's the RZ, the BZ. The BZ actually has the same. It actually has the same RPM, but it has lay down brushes instead of stand up brushes.
That's right.
So Spin Rush, I did send you an email, and if you type "shout out" in one word, you will get a shout out. People are going to see the link of your.
G'day, Bill Boynton.
What
How you
the
doing, Bill?
heck is that?
I just felt left out. We were showing motor boxes and stuff.
Hey, my other ESC, the new other new ESC.
I got
No, it's
nothing.
an ESC.
I got nothing to show. I'll just show a coffee cup.
Oh, okay. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll show you
What's
mine.
going on there?
Yours.
Good old Bill. What's going on, Bill Bunton?
We have a new guy with us, which is Spin Rush RC.
TJ Williams, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, he's in Japan on his lunch break.
Oh,
I remember this guy.
He's been on the panel before, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, it's been a while.
How's everybody
He's
doing
back.
today?
I'm glad to see
Yeah,
you
how you
again,
doing,
man.
mate? How you doing over there?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Good on you.
So next Tuesday we're gonna do a Tamaya special. Just letting you know.
I'll be off that day.
Of course you are, Jack. You just
I'll be. Shut up. I'll be off that day. I got a medical appointment.
I had mine 2 days ago, so yeah, I'm good for another week.
Well, good luck
I
to
go
you,
back
mate. Go
last
there
Friday.
Tuesday. You'll be right. You always get the birthday quota.
has it been quiet and hot in Japan?
Oh, wow. We are going into summer over here, and the humidity is just skyrocketing right now. It's just, oh, man, make sure if you're running your RC that you got some cooling fans and some heat sinks on there because, yeah, your motor will overheat out in the sun if you're running outside.
You at work, TJ?
How's it going?
You at work, TJ?
Yeah, I'm on my lunch break right now.
On your lunch
but,
break.
yeah, I was waiting for Tank RC's live stream. I was like, I got to speak to these guys again. I had so much fun the last time we did this. And I was like, I'm looking forward to it.
I remember
It's
when you
Friday
were
for
on
me.
last
It's
time.
Friday. so-
Yeah. It'd be cool if you could come in when you're not working. That'd be cool too.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, just, because of the time zone difference,
Yeah.
I'm not at home. I'm not at my workbench. So I can't really kind of show off what I've been doing lately. But yeah, I'm working on some new projects coming up.
What?
I just picked up the associated B6.3 for carpet.
Okay, TJ. Brad's not interested. Don't go any further. Brad's not interested. There's no T
No, I'm
there.
interested in here. Hey, Jack, I used to own
Not
an
interested.
Associated. What is
Didn't
wrong
say-
with you? I
No
used to
T.
own an Associated.
No, calm down, Brad. He didn't say T. He didn't say T. You can move on.
No,
Hey, Brad,
I
did
used
you
to
know-
own Associated. I used
Brad,
to
did
own
you know? Brad, did you know from his office window he can actually see the tomato factory?
What? What did you just say?
From his office window, he can see
That's
the tomato factory.
that's it. Brad will jump through the screen.
I don't have a
He
view
shows
here.
it.
Yeah. Guys,
I
man, you
used to
realize...
own-
Oh, go ahead.
I said I had an Associated. I was trying to tell Jack I used to own an Associated. So I'll listen to it.
Oh,
Yeah, really? Really? Don, put that
Now
down,
it's
will
Jake
ya?
doing it.
You realize how difficult it is for your first time purchase of a 110 buggy. You've got Associated out there, you've got the Yokomos out there, you've got Kyosho, and then of course you got Losi. And man, like trying to choose a 110 buggy, it can be very daunting. Yeah,
That's
it's like
okay. You got
trying to figure it out.
an expert in the panel here. Ask Tony, mate. He'll tell you.
All right.
Yokomo? I thought they only did drift.
Yokomo does they do buggies too.
Yeah, they've got the YZ2 carpet buggy, carpet Astro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I've heard that's a really
they've
good buggy as well. But again, it's very
X-Ray
difficult
does too.
choice.
X-Ray does too.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the new project that I've got going. It's still in the box, and this weekend I get started on it for the first time. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna make some
Bill
videos
Dog.
for that for my channel.
Put your link in the chat.
Yeah.
Punch shout out.
Link. Yeah, put
Put a
shout
shout
out.
out. Put your link
Put
out.
shout out. Yeah, just type shout out in the chat. TJ.
Yeah. Again, I'll bring up my channel. I'll put a link there in just a minute or so. But yeah, I haven't started on it. I started on it this weekend.
In the chat, just put shout out one word, and your link will come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the chat.
Let me give it a try.
In the chat.
YouTube, yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Shout out. Let's try this.
So when are you going to be visiting the United States again? I assume you come back here periodically.
Man, this coronavirus pandemic is just like put everything on hold. The last time I was back in the States was about 3 years ago. And I'm assuming that after we finally get the vaccinations rolled out here, that, we'll be able to get back to normal lives and travel again. Yeah. And speaking of traveling, I've been following CCRC's adventure. I think he just went out to a really, really big event, and you just got back, and I think you posted a video the other day about why you haven't been posting. Apparently, you had some internet trouble on the road there. Yeah, Tony. Yeah. Wow.
And we were in straight up Orlando, Florida. Like we were 10 minutes from downtown and couldn't get a Wi-Fi or a cell signal.
Out there.
Hey Jack, he's in your time zone. He could watch that.
Yeah, we were right off the OBT, the Orange Blossom Trail. Apparently, it's a sketch place.
You have to do one word, TJ. It's going to be one word, not two. Shout out one word.
Yeah, one word.
Let me try it again.
Tony, you weren't too far from the Sertoma Youth Ranch.
Okay.
Because I used to do A-bait events out there, and same basic area, so I know what the service is like out there.
Yeah. I put out at least several videos since you saw you last. I did.
There's your channel there. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
I just went and subbed up.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub.
He's only got 66 subscribers, mate.
Well, yeah. When I was there.
Yeah, I just do this as a hobby, and this is not something for my income. You can see I'm at work right now, so definitely.
You're a teacher. But I forgot.
Yes, that is correct.
You teach English, right?
Yes, that's right. But I also have a drone RC club here, so that's pretty fun here. Yeah, the kids are really into drones, so they're enjoying that.
You know what? You could have them using drones following your car, moving around.
Yeah, teach them how to fly. It's okay. Now you got to follow my car. So
yeah, I've seen people do that. The car that you just set the drone up to follow it, and it does it. You don't have to play with it anymore. It'll follow it wherever it goes.
Yeah. That'll be fun. It's amazing. I mean, our generation, obviously, if you look at the panel here in this Zoom call, I mean, we're an older generation that really had to learn the craft. But these kids nowadays, the youth, man, they just, I don't know. I don't think they get the opportunity to actually touch cars and disassemble things and put things together. I don't think people teach that anymore. And so that's something that I'm trying to do with my students.
But that's because there's not an app for that.
You want to know?
Yeah, there's not.
There's not an app for
that.
It's a shame because they're such a hands-on society, Japan. The making of their swords, the making of so many things in their society. They were known for their handiwork. They knew how to make great things.
Welcome to 2021. Welcome to 2021. Generation Z.
Yeah, I just watched the video from Albo. He went to the Spoon garage, basically, right in downtown.
Oh yeah, Albo.
Tokyo.
Yeah, he's down in Yokohama. I know him. Yeah.
Yeah. I figured you might, since he came there from Canada as a teacher.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. He's really into the whole car scene and JDM culture here.
Yep, he just did all that. I mean, he's saying the same thing about the work ethic and all, because you go in that Spoon area and they're doing the build for the motor, and it is impeccable. You can eat off of any surface in there.
Oh, it's super clean in that shop. Yeah, the factory is just amazing.
You want to know? You want to know something? The Japanese brand vehicles are also now starting to appreciate. They're starting to get recognition for what they were.
Oh my God! No! It's blown up. It's inflated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They just sold a Nissan R34 for what, almost $200,000.
Wow.
Really?
Remember the GT 2000 from Toyota back in the late '60s? Yeah. That once went for $1 million.
Brad, keep RC please tonight. Keep it RC.
Okay. Well, then to keep it RC, Tamiya actually has good resale value for their vintage stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jack, you just mentioned in the chat that you might not be going to Axial Fest this year.
You mean Tony?
Tony, I mean, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Too busy. Many things to do.
Yeah.
Yep. Life is getting away from your hobby. Like it's getting in the way of your hobby. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, life's more important than the hobby. So.
Yeah.
Hobby is life.
Yeah. It's
life.
So I mean, because we paid the campsite and all that, we're planning to go, and you don't get a refund on that. So
you can always try to sell it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I have to find out. I think I can just push the dates where I don't get my money back, but say, hey, you know, we're gonna come back at a later time and use it because they'll sell the site if they, you know, somebody's gonna call them on the site. So. But yeah.
I just posted a channel in the chat for Masami Hirosaka. I'm sure you all remember the name. He was IFMAR champion. He is really trying to get his channel up, and he does it in Japanese and English as well.
Oh.
I mean, he now posts almost weekly tips and advice for tuning pan cars or drift cars or just pretty much anything. Yeah. So if you ever have some free time, have a look at his channel. It's got some good stuff on it.
I just made you a moderator now, so if you repost it, it should show up now. Because it didn't. Because I
He
just
got a hammer?
should be able
No
to.
fair. Going on strike. He got a hammer.
He got a crush strike.
I had a tour once.
So yeah, there's a couple of guys that I sub to that do subs in English.
Yes. And he's pretty good. Actually, Masami Hirosaka can speak English. So he's
sure
pretty
he probably
good.
can.
Yeah, he's good at it.
I know the Japanese actually, more of them actually speak English more than you might think.
So is it this guy here?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, Masami RC channel.
Oh, he's well known in the industry.
Look at that banner. Look at those trophies.
He actually used to run for Tamiya too. I think he had a Tamiya car once that he won with.
He's just the legend. The man is a legend. I'd love to see him go against, for example, like Spencer Rifkin or Ryan or Larry. I'd love to see a rematch of those if it was ever possible. It's like a fantasy race.
I think he used to run against Brian Kinwall, who unfortunately is dead.
Oh yeah.
So some of you know I don't have my RC track here anymore. So we are rebuilding though at another place.
You have an RC track. I don't.
No, I used to have one. I took it all apart.
Did you lose all the area you ran, or just part of it, and just
all the area now? Now it's all the area. There was two. So this is my bridge, part of my bridge that I've actually brought here now. So we've set it up here.
Looks like a
This
slide.
is on somebody's- This is on somebody's property, so it's not going to go away now. Here's my 30-degree turn with the tittle totter.
Yep.
And a slide.
Bridge
A
that
plastic
goes over a
slide.
creek. This is going to be a nice creek. I'm going to do like a tough truck challenge and use this creek as a water hazard.
Nice.
And you can use it as a mud bog.
Yeah. There's my corkscrew at the end of it. Bridge on top. It's a very nice area to actually do some stuff. So we actually dug up and put a tunnel here that used to be on my trail. Here's my wire bridge that is now here. So
Yeah, at least you have your memories with your videos and stuff.
Oh, that
and
looks
we've actually
challenging.
put some LED lights in the ceiling. Now, you don't see it with this video, but there's
That's why I see
actually
the little
LEDs
battery
in
pack.
the ceiling
Yeah.
here for night.
Cool.
Hey, it's an F-150 body.
This is going to be
How
for a
come I
rest
can-
area for people. Come. We're going to
And
have a
trampoline.
Here's a picture from far away. Here's my tower. So it should be a nice area to have fun. So
Does it almost look exactly like you had it?
yeah, all my challenges are there. So everything I built in my trail.
That'd
be fun.
Are you going to get that? You just recently uploaded a video, the Komodo, that kit. I watched that video. Yeah.
Okay.
That looked like a really good car, and I was also surprised that the tires weren't mounted. Yeah.
Yeah, it's to me it was a surprise, but a good surprise for me because I'm a kit builder. But for somebody that has no glue at home, buy this truck as a ready to run. To me, it's like poof, mind-boggling because they advertise it as a ready to run, but it's not. So you do have to have glue. You do have to do some work on it and to run it. So.
Well, unfortunately, chat and live stream, I've got to get going. There is a thunderstorm coming in and likely to cause me problems.
Thank you.
I will catch you all probably next week.
Nice to see you again.
Magnified.
Take it easy, Magnified.
Later. So I will have more run video of that truck probably this week.
All right.
Coming over with it. So I'll probably spend some time. Sean's RC adventure. He's the one that really likes Komodo, and he thinks that's one of his best truck. The double.
And it's his birthday.
Yeah,
It's his birthday today.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday.
I had the kit version, and it's funny because the boxes are even different between the kit version and
the shocks are different. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things different in the kit. They're ready to run. Yeah.
Like kit, Komodo.
Is Magna a storm chaser or something?
I think so.
Storm coming, he busted out like he had to go film it.
No, because they could really interfere with his internet.
That's my Komodo. I actually got the Raptor.
Oh, that looks good.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he put the Ford. This is the
Raptor.
Traxxas Ford front end that he put on.
That's on roof too.
Cool.
I got some people in there as well. All right.
Got a lit interior, right, Sean?
Yeah, I don't want the interior.
Are you putting a light interior in your Land Rover 6-wheel drive?
Probably will put a light up dashboard on it. Maybe.
Run the felony at night. If I had the right light, it'd be fun to ride at night. But it's if you don't have the proper lighting running the felony at night, there you could be in trouble hitting a curb or hitting something.
Or hitting
Lose a
someone
lot
or
of
a
ground
car.
quickly.
Yeah,
You need good
That
lights.
pothole down the street might just jump up and bite you.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Pothole on the
yeah,
street
70
is
miles an hour.
not-
Oh, it's bent into an accordion. I mean, I've thought about running my little 14 scale Jeep at night. I was thinking, John, when you come, we do a night run with my Jeep and my 2 other toys because they have lights on them. We should do a video with them running and maybe make an accident happen or something. Be funny.
I'll run that Jeep over. I'll run that Jeep over with the SCX 10-3.
No, I'm talking about we run my Pagani and that Bugatti that I have and the Jeep.
Yeah, we'll see-
They
we'll
both
see
have
what we
lights.
can do.
They both have lights. They all have lights. And make
Monster Jam.
I got the LMT with one light.
There you go.
No, we can make a night accident with them. Make a video that's at night where you see an accident happen with them.
That'll be a pivotal.
I want to put some lights in my Clodbuster.
So I have
Light buckets.
I got a quick question for Tony when we're ready. So now that back in the States, I mean, everybody's getting vaccinated and everything, like you went out to this event, like what was the vibe now? Are, people maskless now, or are people getting a little more comfortable? And I'm just curious if your local tracks are starting to hold events again, because still things like here in Japan, a lot of these events are being canceled still. So I'm just wondering what it's like back in the US of A. So
In
what was it
Virginia,
like?
we didn't stop. The
You never
Coastal RC indoor raceway speedway that we have here, they ran nationals. They did everything that came there. On road, on carpet racing, off road carpet racing.
people wearing
monster truck racing?
There's usually state regulations for masks and stuff indoors and what have you. So.
Yeah, so they send their regulations, so you have to wear masks inside running. They put plexi between the drivers on the stand.
So it's like having slots.
now, now that they've removed the mask mandate, I mean, very few people wear them there. So,
Yeah,
especially
half the
outdoor,
population.
the outdoor event, nobody, I don't think it was wearing them that I saw at that event. So,
Over half the population of the United States has been inoculated.
Yeah, here 0 cases. We're still locked down.
Still
0
locked down.
cases, 0
wow.
cases, and locked down.
yeah.
Lockdown city of the world here.
So when I flew, you have to wear a mask. The airports, it's mandatory to in the airport and on the planes wear a mask. So yeah.
Hey, Kagan, how you doing, brother?
So at the event, like I said, nobody's wearing them at the outdoor one. And when I went to Florida, I mean, you go shopping, go anywhere, nobody's wearing them. So
yeah, I can now go into Walmart and my grocery stores without wearing them anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So in the States, they lifted the mask even in some stores.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Most stores, most.
Well, if you've been, they say they recommend it if you haven't been vaccinated, but they can't require to show. They can't ask you. They're not going to card you. It's not a cardable thing. Because then it becomes, you're
mandating it.
You're mandating, and you're also allowing people to do one thing and not another. And is it like, you get into that? At what point can you do that to people and refuse them rights that other people have? So when it's not any vaccine is kind of by choice, right? So they can't force you to put things in your body.
But you know what? Things have come back to normal.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. You're getting the regular colds again too, though. So because people are getting around each other, and I bet it's a lot scarier for people. But most stores that you go in, the workers are still wearing masks.
Yes.
Which is really interesting, but because they then probably go out shopping or to eat on their lunch breaks and don't wear one and then put one.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like
bullshit.
They're around it outside. I just don't think any company wants to be responsible for their worker.
It's all control. Come on.
Yeah. So
zero cases here. We locked in like prisoners. Come on.
Yeah.
No one's dying. No one's died for 15 months, and they lock us down. Come on.
Well, you guys have it worse than we do as far as that. And
it's that fourth lockdown. It's a fourth one. Yeah,
fourth one. Few cases. So.
Sorry.
And
it goes hand in hand. If you're locked down, you're gonna have a few cases. So.
There's 0 cases here. 0. Nothing. We're still locked down.
But the events were fun, so there's that. We're just glad
and that's the whole thing, Tony. It's like, I think a lot of people, especially YouTubers, if you want to have keep your channel going, the events are so important. Yeah. I know Japan has these really great hobby shows and the Tokyo Dome, and not just the stores, but the events that they have at the convention centers. Those are the things that I'd like to cover next year. Getting out and get ahead of the rest of the community by seeing what Japan's putting out for new RC models and things. So hopefully we'll get back to normal.
It's been tough, I'm sure, but at the same time, it's been good for YouTubers that work from home and get more time to run on lunch breaks, or and more people are interested in the hobby because they need something to do with their time, so they're watching videos.
Oh yeah. There's been a renaissance of the hobby.
I mean, mine in the last month has dropped 50% viewing, like big time. So,
because they're getting out of the house.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But,
Spinrush, you've been talking that you're still in the lockdown on a lot of stuff, and they're closing down events. But I see a lot of people walking in your office, or probably an open office that you have, but people walking right beside you, and you actually have to move. People in your office don't.
Oh, I'm in a real tight space.
That's
they
what
remodel.
I mean.
They remodel. They're just going by. They've got things that they're going off to do.
So
they're on
people
their
don't stay
break.
away 6 feet, or they just like it's weird.
Believe it or not, they cut it down to 3 feet.
Japan. The thing about Japan, right, that you got to understand is that even before the pandemic hit, they were wearing masks just when they had a regular common cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was nothing new for them.
But that's a lot of Asian countries are doing.
Yeah,
There's a
and
lot of
then-
Asian countries like that.
And it's like, okay, now we all have to wear a mask. So it's like, all right, sure, no problem. So the infection rate, is low here, relatively low. I mean, you do hear, a bit of some spikes here and there, but for the most part, yeah, everybody, pitches in, it's like, hey, okay, I'll wear my mask. I'll wear my mask. The
Masks
only
do
reason
more
I'm not
damage
wearing my
than
mask
the
now is because
virus.
I'm eating.
Simple as that. Masks do more damage than the virus, mate.
Japan's a very
Yeah.
clean society too.
Yes,
In
most
general.
of the Asian societies are clean, actually.
But it's really close. I
for
mean,
some.
everything's smaller, and you ride trains and public transport.
Try
So
Tokyo, live in a cage if you want.
Yeah, we have to think about other people. That's the whole purpose of it. We're just thinking about the other person next to us.
I know the culture is very polite too.
Yeah, but sometimes it's excessive. It's excessive. I don't
You're
need
bowing- you're
thank you
bowing
like
all
3-4
the
times. Yeah. Honestly, and speaking to you guys, I would love to see the day. I'm looking forward to the day when you come over here that I can be on this end of the world and take you out to some of the hot spots wherever you want to go, the RC community here. That's what I'd really love to do in the future. So if you're coming out here, you just send me a message, just PM me, anything.
I wish I knew that a year and a half ago, man.
Oh no. We still have time. We still have time.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna
I hit
happen.
a couple small hobby shops, but
Yeah, you'll be. I bet you'll be back in Japan one day soon again, for what you know, Tony.
oh, I think so.
And God knows we need the tourism right now. I mean, otherwise some of these tracks will close. Yeah. So
It's
I heard the
besides that,
hotels-
everything.
The hotel rooms and everything over there, everything is so small because everybody's tight against each other. Or how all the hotels?
you should go for a B&B. The B&Bs are
yeah.
incredible and they're cheap too, and they're extremely clean. My friend came over and I took him to his B&B. It was my first time to see one, and I walked into his room. It's like, wow, this place is clean. Your place looks better than mine. You have all the amenities. So, no, just go B&B.
Dennis
Yeah,
left.
I did hotels, and they were small.
Yeah, the hotels are going to
Like you can sit on your bed and work on the desk.
Yeah.
Like that's where the wall is. Like your bed is against one wall, and then there's enough space between your bed and the little table that is about a foot deep to put your computer. You literally just sit on the edge of the bed and you're working on it from there.
Yeah, that reminds me of the hotel room we had in France, like in Paris, France downtown. Man, the hotels room were small. Crazy.
I know in Japan they do have places that actually have bigger rooms depending on where you are. In the
Yeah, they do.
country.
But I think again, whenever you travel, and just like how Tony went out to his event, it's really about meeting the people and seeing how they embrace
We
the
didn't spend
RC
much time in the
community,
room.
and you'd be shocked. And these guys,
They've sort
they
of
just drop money. They're dropping money into this hobby. Like, whoa!
Some of them have.
Space
They have
age.
Hong Kong and Japan. They all have great hobby stores. Really good hobby stores.
Electronic stores in general.
Yeah.
Well, the hobby is electronic. If you think about
like
it.
the camera stores that we went to in Japan were amazing.
I'd love to get the RC Kiwis. They're based in Hong Kong, and man, he's always doing stuff on his channel. Love to get them into this call someday. Yeah, and hear from him, man. He's very animated, that guy.
They both are. They both are. Well,
Yeah.
I know that he's a pilot, so he goes all over the world.
Oh,
that
I did not know.
He is a pilot by trade. Yes.
They seem to get certain
He flies airlines.
Brad will fill you in the most useless information you'll ever need. So don't worry. You'll get used to it.
So, Spin Rush, have you bought any new RC since last you were here?
Yes, he said he
Sorry,
bought
say that again.
What did you buy lately as an RC?
Again, I just picked up the B6.3, and gosh, I put about like 5 to 6 months worth of research into that decision.
Oh yeah.
And it seems like it's going to be the best one for me. I mean, when I go into RC or purchase an RC, it's not just about buying the car, but resale value, parts, community support, and that it seems to be a really great platform with a really great history. So I'll probably do maybe low C or another one later on, but for now, as my first 110, it's going to be the B6.3.
Cool.
And of course, as Tony knows, I've watched his low C mini B videos. I put a lot into that as well, but I'm probably going
you
to
have
put
a cool
that down
track
for a little
for
bit.
'em. You guys
Oh,
have
yeah.
an awesome track for them.
Yeah. But they're fragile. Those things are fragile. You take a
Really?
good hit, yeah, they'll bust up. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, mine. I haven't broke anything on it yet, but they're fast.
They also do a lot of mini
With
C
the
racing in
dynamite
Japan.
system in it, because I saw you have the 2-in-1 system that I have, and
Yeah.
mine on the straightaways will straight wheelie down it like.
Yeah, the thing that car needs is definitely a sway bar kit, and I don't know why they didn't put that out, but it needed a sway bar kit. Luckily, there's been a lot of support from Proline, and J Concept's been, with the wheels and tires, so you have a good carpet configuration.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good platform.
I bet you could get some good pro lines to give you good carpet racing.
Yeah, actually, the Prolines were the first. That was the first company to come out with the carpet tires for the front for that low C Mini B.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen a lot of mini Z races in Japan. I mean, they really love those things from Kyoto.
Oh, the Mini Z. Oh yeah. Yeah,
They're really
that's out
nice
there.
looking and they're fast, and they have all configurations. They have 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel, and I think they might even have front-wheel drives, but they don't talk about those much.
Yeah. Again, they're popular, but they're kind of like a toy for the advanced user, I think. I mean, someone new coming into the hobby, they probably wouldn't have the toolkit or something, to work on such a small car like that. You should see the drift car scene here, though.
Oh, that's big. I know that's big there.
Oh my God.
RC Togo.
I think that's all that they do in their free time.
Well, 1-to-1 drift's big there too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Ebisu and all that, not too far from you. So
Actually, on the west coast, drifting of our country is pretty stout going on around here. And our country, the west part of the country,
it's
does it a
popping
lot.
up here. It's getting better here. But it's nothing like Ebisu or Nico or anything like that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, those drift RC cars are just insane. The paint and the body work that they put into them. Wow.
Oh, the
Impressive.
scale, like you could do with a rock crawler or a trail runner.
What I find really nice with the drifter in that area, or even here sometime in the basement of some people, the detail they do on the street and the way they paint on the road and the little buildings they put on the side, the lights, the street lights. It's just really neat with the
bridges.
I've still got the buildings from our drift track that we had in the mall.
That's
of course got the tofu shop, and then got another little building, so like a gas station type deal.
I bet you your things that you have, Brett, would go over well in Japan if you put it on one of the tracks.
You mean the things that I had?
You mean your hat?
Yeah, I sold all my rear-wheel drive drift stuff, so all I've got is my all-wheel drive stuff left. So. That's
But
what
this
the little
whole
white truck there behind me is.
Yeah. Are any of you guys into this drag racing scene now? I'm just curious as to your opinion of the whole drag racing thing. I know there have been really big events out in Las Vegas. I've seen some videos on that, but is this going to take off? I think a lot of people want to know is like, should I invest
it's
in
already taken off.
It's already taken off. Everybody's coming back into the fold. A lot of the companies are making them now. Low C has one. Drag Slash.
Trail Critter has something to say.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, he's pointing. He's got one
there.
above him.
Oh, Jim's RC, yeah.
You're muted still, Jake. So.
ER10.
It's a big comeback. It's just who organized it and how well it's going to be organized. That's the big question in the area. So
timing systems,
or if
I tried getting it going here in town years before it's popped up like it has now, and people said I was nuts. And now look at it.
Yeah, they're racing it locally here now at that coastal. They have outdoor. They redid their parking lot. They're racing them.
Awesome.
There. And I've looked at other tracks recently. in other states that are doing races. A lot of people are doing it right now. So
All the rules that they have for the NPRC that were written, what, 3 years ago? I had the exact same set of rules written down about 8 years ago. And I still have a copy of it, and it's dated because a buddy of mine sent it back to me through an email to print it out so it was legible.
What's also interesting is that they've made the battery technology where they can take a 2-cell and make it dump like you have a 3-cell. It'll run like a 3-cell.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. The whole idea is to make that battery dump faster than its voltage is what it seems to be. They get very high amperage running through them just to get that speed.
They use.
Yep. Because there are people said I raced a 3-cell. They said people have raced a 3S against a 2S, and then this 2S beat the 3S one because of the amperage it was in it.
Well, like I said, it's also the capacitor that is hooked up to the ESC as well.
There's so many different ways you can do it. A 2S, if it's 130C, can blow a 3S battery right off the track.
Yeah.
And
So not only that, but they also have the cap packs too. That makes a difference too.
Speed run cars use those.
They use them in the drag cars too. Let me tell you.
Drags too, Brad.
Yeah.
It just makes me wonder, like, if you have to actually change your mindset. I mean, for the most part, early in your RC life, you're just trying to get a car to have good traction and turn well and get the balance and suspension and the camber all right. But now suddenly when you go into drag racing, that suddenly you're just trying to get the car to go straight and stay straight and have that traction. I think it's a different mindset.
It's kind of simple. You just get everything flat, and then you make your spring adjustments.
Yep.
That's where you get your straight.
And you got to warm up your tires too. You got to make sure your tires.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity to do that out here in Japan because I have not seen it at all.
Okay.
Nowhere.
It'll be there one day. Trust me, it'll be there one day. It'll show up.
All right.
do they drag race in general in Japan already though?
Yeah.
I mean,
With the
do
RC
drift
cars, or you
I
mean just
no,
regular
street
drag
drag.
Trail cars.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I can't confirm or deny if that's actually true personally. If we're out there on the streets drag racing at night, but I think you know, yeah, maybe they do that a little bit.
There have been tracks for drag racing there as well at some point. I don't know if they're still around.
Oh yeah, they're still around. I mean, we can even use Fuji Speedway for drag racing, and we do that.
They
in
have
the
a quarter
summertime.
mile area. They probably have a quarter mile area.
Yeah, the
Oh,
straightaway.
definitely.
Yeah,
I've seen top field dragsters out here in Japan at Fuji Speedway. They'll do it. They go all the way.
Very cool.
Yeah, Doug Herbert's been there. Doug Colito was there. A few other drivers. So yeah.
There are people now doing they're right now they want to make sure in 132 feet they're hitting over 40 miles an hour right off the bat.
40. That's slow.
I know, but that's where yeah.
That's slow, Brad.
That's what I just saw doing on the 21, a Losi 21, whatever it is. But
Yeah.
C22 for the drag racer.
yeah,
The guys that I drag race with at 132 feet, we're going 60, 65.
Yep.
So we not to say this, but we
Okay,
actually do it.
That deserves an emoji.
yeah.
That deserves an emoji.
Yeah.
It's funny how the guys that owns the Traxxas drag racer right now, it seems to be not bad and things like that. It's got potential, but the power system in there is way too low compared to the Losi. It's no good.
I looked at both of them yesterday. Finally found them. The Traxxas has what the 35 or 3600 kV, and the Losi right out of the box has got a 66.
Yeah, I know. And some guys are testing and putting the GPS on it, and they're getting 3 seconds. Like on the quarter mile track, they're getting 3 seconds, and the Losi is getting 2.4.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Out of the box, same price.
And 132 feet.
Yeah.
That's with the stock 2S.
Yeah, stock. Both of them are
Stock
stock.
2S. Yep.
The Losi is way quicker.
Well, like I
But-
said, it's got a 6,600 kV motor.
Yeah,
Should
but
be,
some
yeah.
people are saying the Traxxas hooks better. Well, of course it hooks better. It has less traction, well, less power right now. It's going to hook because it doesn't have the speed on the tire.
We
But
can
put a
throttle
big
curve
power
that.
system on there. Yes, I know the tires are wide, but as soon as those tires starts ballooning, you still have that ballooning effect that you have less traction.
Fans break
That's
too.
why you get the belted tires.
Yep.
Unless you run the regular tires and you factor in that change of size into your gear ratio,
Yep.
so you have a better top end and a better launch.
It's all about throttle curve. If you don't have the belted tires, and even with the belted tires, it's still throttle curve.
Yep. Yep. And it's not as easy to drive as people think. Even if you have the car set up dead right, you've got to pay attention to it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You still
It'll
gotta
still-
be fast. You still gotta be
They'll still
fast with
jump
skipping the
sideways
steering
on
right.
you. They'll still jump sideways on you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You still
But
gotta be quick on the
I
steering.
don't even care if you run the same track, run it down, turn around, bring it back, and then the very next one you'll end up on your lid.
Yeah.
In the same lane.
Yep.
Yep. So scale wise, it looks just right when they do it in real life. Oh, he hit the wall.
Well, usually it's a curb.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah,
so many
that
cars
is a nice
these
thing
days
they
that
put up
just
walls
came
on
out. Like the Kyosho GTO, man, that looks nice.
Sure
And
is.
the Stingray, the Traxxas Stingray, I had it in my hands yesterday and looking at the body and looking at that, it's a friggin' nice body.
The engine bay is
So
really
looking at the GTO again, I go, I want to get the GTO because it looks so nice. But the only thing that turned me off when I looked at it today was the body posts. I go, man, this thing looks so nice without those body posts.
Yeah.
But like,
But Frank, you could do that with magnets. You could fix that problem.
I know, but
It
it's
already
still
has
the
holes in it,
You gotta
though.
patch it. You
Right.
got to make sure. Anyways, you got to put a sticker
Did-
or whatever.
Does the Traxxas not have body posts? I haven't
No.
seen it.
It has
Same
body
thing
Got
posts.
the
here
new
at
clip
Ford.
underneath.
No, it's got that new system. It's 2 clips in the front and
Oh.
the rear. It's really nice. It's very easy to put back in. It's really nice without body post.
Yeah.
Doesn't your Komodo have that as well? Your Komodo, I saw that you had some sort of body
The
post in
Komodo
front and
has
back.
2 pins in the front bumper and 2 pins underneath at the back.
Hey, Frank,
Which I don't mind that either.
I noticed there's a little slight problem with the Corvette body, that the screw that's on the side by the bumper towards the end of the car, that kind of takes away a little bit.
Well, that's because it's a multi
Yeah, I know,
piece.
but they should have found a way to hide it.
There's so much they can do. Because a lot of people, they use the 2-way tape to actually put it on, but there's so
falls
much
apart.
torque and so much, like, sometimes it doesn't stay, so that's why they put a screw.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you guys, every time I join one of these calls, I just love listening to you guys. Man, everybody's got their own field, their own
Knowledge.
and what they like, and it's really good.
I'm
going
glad.
to
I'm glad.
sign off, gentlemen.
I'm glad you like listening to Brad, mate. That's all right.
Yeah.
What,
I'm gonna
he was
sign off
listening
and
to
go do
Tony
some
and
more
everybody.
work.
What is wrong with you, Jack?
Nice to meet you, Spin Rush.
See you later.
We'll see you later.
You guys
Spin
take care of
Rush.
yourselves.
See you later,
and
TJ.
See you
See you
soon.
later, Spin Rush.
You have a good day.
You too.
And
Adios.
So it's 11:30, so we are going to end the stream anyways, and we'll stay on and do the after-hour show. And we'll start with Brad saying bye.
Thanks everybody for joining us. I just love when people pop in from all over the world. It's awesome. That's what makes this thing really good. Even though Jack likes to snipe at everybody, he's an acre opportunist.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What'd you say? What did you say?
I said,
What'd you
you
say?
like to snipe. You like to snipe at everybody. Come at your
I
equal
sit here.
opportunist.
I sit here quiet as a mouse, mate, and I listen to you all day.
Oh yeah, but you still make snipes. You still make snipes.
Snipes.
So we have a new rivalry going on here. We can
No, Jack and I just Jack and I are busting each other's balls.
I'm trying to work out what snipes is.
Jack is
Nice.
leaving Tony alone for a little bit, and he's picking on
No,
Brad.
Tony's a good friend of mine. I'll never, fight with him. He knows that.
Thanks, Brad, for coming in. Jack, your
Yes, thanks.
Thanks a lot. And I've got some words in somewhere. I can't remember. See you later, guys. Have a good weekend.
Thank you very much. Green Frog.
Thanks for having me, Frank. Sorry for being so late. I was just watching some TV. Good
All
to
good.
meet somebody new in here.
As long as you had a chance to say happy birthday to Sean, we're all good.
I didn't. Yeah.
Cool.
Happy birthday, Sean. I'll do it
Thank
on
you.
live too.
Radioactive.
Sean's still here, is he? Is Sean
Yeah,
still
Sean's
here?
still there. He's working. He's hard at
He's
work.
working on his car.
He's that little leprechaun in the corner.
Yeah.
Like an elf.
Radioactive scale.
Yeah, Frank, thanks for the invite again tonight. Tony, thanks for joining in. First time I've seen you in, so thanks for coming in tonight. And everybody else, that was a good one. I think we had 13 at one point. And Jack, of course, man, that's what I'm here is for Jack.
Yeah, thanks very much. Actually, you know what? I kind of feel for Radioactive because we don't actually hear from him.
Careful now. We're not off air
Well,
yet.
I'm just a solid crawler
we
guy.
don't
I'm like
hear
Sean.
from
I'm the mouse in the
poor
corner.
bloke.
It's
He
all
sits
about
in the
crawling.
He sits in the corner there and doesn't say much.
Yeah.
When he has something to say, he says it.
Yeah, you bet. So
good on you, mate. Good to see you there, mate.
yeah, it's good to see everybody. It was a good stream tonight. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming in. AZ Froggy, RC, and more.
Thank you for the invite, Frank. Everyone in the chat, thank you for being there. Even though I didn't pay too much attention, I was a little busy. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out. And have a good rest of the week and stay safe.
Thank you. Tony CC from CCXRC.
Yeah, good to be back in here. It's been a while, and thanks for keeping these rolling, Tank, and hope to be in a little bit more in the next month or
Cool.
two. So
Thank you for coming in. John Martin.
I'm sure I'll get a message from Tony a bit later.
Thanks for having me, Tank, and always nice to see everybody. Nice, happy retirement there, Tony. I'm just messing with you, and thanks for watching the Brad show. You know, it's Sean's birthday, and we didn't hear anything from him.
We're starting a conspiracy
Wait,
here.
Sean was in here today?
Yeah, I didn't see him. I didn't hear not one word from Sean, you know.
I heard plenty from Sean today.
You can't get a word in edgeways, so what's the matter?
Sang.
Yeah, good to see familiar faces and new faces. And happy birthday, Sean. And stay tuned for Tamiya Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tamiya Tuesday.
Okay, I'll volunteer myself for some overtime.
I'll contact you and try to figure out what time and what we're going to talk about. It's probably going to be the 2-wheel drive buggy or whatever. We'll
Yeah,
see.
whatever. Yeah, I'll get the stuff. I'll get my hobby room ready.
What time? What
No,
time
no,
on Tuesday?
We'll talk
Okay.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Tony's live is hardly even ended. He's already staying in the stream.
I'm taking over, man. I'm taking over. Like, if I keep it up, I'm gonna have a stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
You've been taking over a lot of laws over the years. Don't worry about that.
It's all good. I can move it pretty much any day, but Tuesday fits. So, Trail Critter RC.
But what about if Tony wants to come back and do Tuesdays?
I don't care about Tony. I don't care
What do
about
you mean
Tony.
you don't care
You
about
can find another
You
bracket
know, Tony?
somewhere.
Record that, mate. I want
There's
you to
7
record
days in a
what you
week.
said.
Record that,
That's
Mike.
all right. I'll just pick Thursday or some other night.
Thursday, yeah?
well.
Yeah.
It's all
Good on you, Tony.
Hey, if we talk about monster trucks from the
Good on you, Tony.
if we talk
I
about
can
monster
talk.
trucks,
I can talk
Champion
to
last
Tony and make sure that, okay, are you going live? No. Okay, then I will. So that's not a problem. If he's not going, I'll go. If he's going, I won't go. That's all. Like I got his email address and I have his Facebook, the 2 account, private and the other one. So I think I can get in contact with him.
anyways, Tony might be on our channel occasionally because he owns a monster truck of that company. So
2 less of them now, though.
Podbuster.
you
Yeah.
still have them. You still have them.
Yeah, I just got rid of 2.
We'll get him to come in when we talk monster truck to me and monster truck day. Cool. Trail Critter RC, your turn.
Oh, hi. And bye.
You're all blurry. You're all blurry.
I don't know what's going on. My camera decided to.
You should.
It died.
You know what you should have done? You should have put Jake next to Radioactive.
There you go.
All the Canadians should be in the line.
No, they're both quiet, so they put them together.
What happened? to your
John's
camera,
quiet
Jake?
too.
I don't know. My camera decided it just wants to be blurry.
Yeah, I see that.
And we're gonna go with with me. We'll end with Sean because it's his birthday, so he's gonna end the show today.
Yeah, go, Sean, say something, mate.
Yeah, so we'll go with me. So thanks guys for coming in.
I'll take you down a pub. We can get some Sheilas, mate.
Did I, Bruce? Got any Steelers, Mike?
Crazy guys. So thanks a lot, guys, for coming in. I really appreciate all the people that came into the live and everybody that came into the chat also. Thanks you very much. And we'll get Sean to do the last word. Sean, the table is yours.
Yeah, go, Sean.
Everybody in the chat, thanks very much. Thank these every Thursday night. We're all here just for a bit of banter and a bit of fun. And thanks for doing that one tonight. That was the cover picture. I had to click in.
Absolute Nancy stuff, that is.
Cool. Thank you very much. And guys, we'll talk to you later. Keep those batteries charged and go out there and break something, because if you're not breaking anything,